Yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome, children, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to another exciting edition of This Week in Toy Culture. My name is Aras Sandia. With me always in the infamous, talented, highly collectible Mr. Michael Burgi.
I'm highly sought after, I guess, from what I've been told.
Yes, highly collectible. You belong on someone's shelf on Time Zone.
Like Elf on a shelf, but I guess Burgie on a shelf.
Burgie on the wait, how do we say that? What's a good meme to say for Burgie on the he's somewhere and everything.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
welcome to the show. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Saturday? I mean,
Yep.
whoa, Saturday. So
Thursday.
I'm like, whoa, great Thursday. I'm off my
Gosh,
rocker.
you a little tired there, buddy?
A little,
Forgetting the
it's
days?
not it's very hard to kick back and just do absolutely nothing all day waiting for a convention to happen. And yes, I will be at the Garden State Comic Fest the following weekend, so we'll be great finally going to having a 3-day weekend to be at a show. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, look at you. You're going to almost feel like a normal boy again.
I know, right? So here's the high hopes. Most, I believe, yeah, right. Burgie on the I like that one. Are we going with this one, Burgie? The turkey.
Burgie of the
Nah.
Turgy. Nah, I don't know. I'm not feeling that one. It was kind of a little.
I ain't feeling that one.
Not feeling it.
I
like the thoughts though, J-Ball. I like it.
Right. But then kind of see a bit of normalcy, which would be great for other states, but all varies on governors. So strike while I would say strike while the match is hot. We'll say during this, and thanks to the lovely administration. No matter what party you on, Bernie Sanders is the best meme that has ever happened to both parties. That is far the best thing that's happened to us.
The Bernie Sanders memes that have come out of this, like, I absolutely love these things. These are hilarious, man. Like, I want to invite Bernie Sanders to a comic convention and do like a Bernie Sanders cosplay contest.
Hello, he's a New Englander.
I know.
He will be home for the holidays in November.
I know. Might have to try to see what I can work there.
Hunt, Bernie Sanders, Rhode Island Comic-Con. What could make this any better by Mr. Sanders being at a comic book convention and being around his young people? Young people out there.
Do the cosplay contest. He has to dress like that, and then we have to do who wore it best, and everyone wears their own different version of it. Or something like maybe get a Thor dressed as Bernie Sanders, a Captain America dressed like him. I think it'd be hilarious.
Would he go let's think about it. Anyone who's watching, let's really think about it. Would Bernie Sanders come to a Comic-Con and have his meme used over and over again as a costume? We'll say.
I think he would. I think he'd be okay with it. I think he's funny. He's funny. He's got a sense of humor about it. It's not like they're doing it malicious. They're doing it very funny. The where they're posing him and all the different spots. I think these are hilarious. These are the best things.
Right, like the ones we've seen are Comic-Con related, where he's behind a table. I've seen ones where he's in concert with Marilyn Manson and Nine Inch Nails. There's a bunch, and then right after that one, we've seen the Leonardo DiCaprio versions with the
already. It's like, come on, man. Give Bernie at least 24 hours before you go to somebody else.
Got 40. Now it's 48 hours. Like, we are legitimately more than 24 hours into it.
Yeah.
Within 24 hours, we have solid internet gold for now. We have just images. We have not gotten comment to match the memes yet. So we now have our internet versions of the meme start. Now it only takes the first person to add caption, top caption, the bottom caption to like add to the meme, and will it add to the what is it, the cat? With Bernie sitting there, does he go with the cat meme as well too?
Oh God, yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You're talking about the angry cat, the grumpy cat. Put grumpy cat and put him right next to each other, have them look at each other. Oh, priceless. That'd be great. You know what's gonna be funny? I hope somebody makes a pop of this or redoes a pop or something like that. Because that would be a huge seller. People would buy it.
Wait.
I really do think so.
We have Funko Pops already jumping in the political race. If I'm not mistaken, whoever's a pop collector should have an Abraham Lincoln, a John Hamilton, because of the whole Hamilton storyline, whatever. I mean, my opinion, terrible play, but you guys all have whatever. It's as bad as the damn movies.
I liked it.
I think it's, you know what it is? I'm not a big fan of Manuel as an actor because I can't. That's probably what it is.
I like him. I dig him. I thought he did a great job with it. So I'm down with it.
Anyway, there's already 4 political pops figures out, so it only will make sense that the pop figures will add to it. Or we've always seen those side figures where they always base it on the president and vice president. They would be the Bernie Sanders version immediately.
I think it'd make money. It would kill it.
I would, yeah. We'll take a pop figure, a Funko. If you do make one of Bernie Sanders, we would have it. It'll be our look. Oh my God, he is the new version of Elf on a Shelf. If you literally have him he's already in seated position. He's already your Bernie Sanders in the corner. He's your drug like. Look, everyone's seen Clerks one. I posted on the Evil Comics Inc. page.
I saw that one. That was great.
with Kevin Smith and Sean Jason Mewes.
Yep.
He's just so much to add for. He could be a Decepticon with the Transformer. He could be anywhere.
That's great. That's hysterical. Oh God, it's too funny. Too funny.
Yes. All right. Now that we made everyone smile and laugh for the first 6 minutes or 7 minutes, let's get to the toys, shall we?
That's what we're all here for, is the toys. We want the toys.
We could talk about last night's fiasco games of how the Celtics got their ass blown and how the Nets blew a 3-thing.
We don't talk about the Celtics.
Hey, we could talk about the Nets. Yeah. That was just terrible.
That's true. Let's talk toys.
Let's talk toys.
Let's talk toys.
Let's talk about Bandai America re-releasing the Broly action figure for the 3rd time. I believe the reason why it's the 3rd time, this is the first time it's released as an individual box. Now I know why, as we were talking this off screen, this is a re-release. Actually, no, this was a Build-A-Figure. Now I remember. This was a Build-A-Figure.
I think it was a Build-A-Figure, yeah.
You know what? I have the set. I have the incomplete set. Of course I do. Somewhere. Nope, I got it wrong. No! I think I have it. Wait, am I getting warmer? Nope.
But with this one here, I think this is actually from the Dragon Ball Super movie that they did, where it was Goku and Vegeta had to battle him, but they weren't as powerful as him, and that's the way this is. This is off the new one. It's not off the see that one right there that you're holding. That's from the original movies. That was the Broly movie and Super Broly movie, stuff like that. The one that you're showing right here on the screen, this is from the new movie. That's the new canon.
This is from the previous movie. This is the one that was just re-released. The reason why this one is because of what this meant to him, which you find out later is kind of weird.
Yeah. So actually, no. So the one that you're holding there, that's when he goes Super Saiyan. The one that's here on the screen, this is him normal. This is him before he goes all crazy Super Saiyan.
But this is also him when he has a Super Saiyan costume and everything. I don't know what I did put it aside so I can hunt the rest of the figures because I was missing, the arms and the legs that has to do with this Build-A-Figure set. Now this is the original 90s version or whatever that's supposed to be released, and then later we get the other versions. Gotta love Dragon Ball. You gotta love Bandai, and gotta love how they're just gonna regurgitate everything that they give us. They're gonna go find new footage out of nowhere, or take the old footage and put it together. Why does he look like Gray Hulk? J-Bo, please write properly. I mean, this guy looks like a guy wearing Hulk's clothes. No, so there was a storyline. The original storyline is that as a baby, he was upset because Kakarot was a crying baby, and as he was in the incubation chamber, he was mad at Kakarot crying like a baby too much, so he becomes obsessed with Kakarot. Later in the storyline, when the second storyline of the figure I had, they are they are thrown away out of Vegeta world, and then he is raised. But he is not only raised by a certain person; he's also has a pet. So this little thing around his waist is supposed to be the skin slash fur of his pet that someone has killed, and he wears it as a token of like his friendship, almost like a blanket. Or
It's his blankie.
it's weird. It's as weird as, okay, this is how weird I'm gonna get it, and please, it's almost like your pet puppy passes away, and you rip the skin off his foot or whatever, the leg, and you wear it around yourself as like a token of him. That's how weird it is. That's where Dragon Ball Z went with the story. All right.
Mm.
Sorry for anyone who's a pet lover and everything. His father made him kill it. Yeah, he did, and then he wore it as a token.
I'm gonna kill Cujo and then wear him.
I'm gonna kill my pet. Pretty awesome figure. I have to get him only because he adds to my collection of Dragon Ball Z figures. This is my grab. This is my grab for the.
And I know a lot of friends, Fusco especially. He's a huge Brawly fan, like absolutely loves Brawly. So I could definitely see him getting this, and I know he will. I like more of the Gohan, but definitely Vegeta is probably one of my favorites. You know?
Is it like a blanket? Sort of, yeah. Almost like it becomes a security blanket. It's very weird. That is so. It is gross. And if you watch the current Broly movie and they play that it's a symbolism. It's like a mini symbolism put into the movie. It's a little strange.
A lot strange.
Super strange. Yeah, I know. Oh, if anyone likes to know some stuff right now, we have cool merch for This Week in Pop Culture. We have the Cut the Check shirt that is available on our site. Please go to the Facebook. Please go to our Facebook page, which is This Week in Pop Culture, and purchase your This Week in Pop Culture shirts and Cut the Check shirts. So these are the first versions. So get the first versions, because in a few months I may change my mind on a lot of the t-shirt designs. Look,
change it up.
I feel like every single person, yes, down the line, Burgie's gonna have his own shirt. I'm gonna have my own shirt. So jump on the bandwagon. So look, the next time you see us at a Comic-Con, I want to see you guys rocking the Burgie Club shirt, which is available from This Week in Pop Culture. Would you wear a Burgie Club shirt?
Yeah, I'd wear it. Let's go.
You'd rock it. Hold on real quick before I forget some stuff.
What up?
I need
Justin,
an assistant now.
Buddy? Yeah,
hello,
you need an assistant.
Yeah, I do need an assistant.
I already own the Burgie figure.
All right. We also have Gogeta. So this is un-Super Saiyan. So he's still Super Saiyan, but isn't gone yellow hair and everything. I think I just had him before. No, I have the other Zit. I have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which a lot of people have taken off the canon.
Yep.
Interesting how this figure right here has jumped from your $20 purchase to $100 only because they got rid of the idea of Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah. Yeah, because they got rid of the GT storyline.
So bad.
The GT storyline was pretty bad. You know,
yeah.
But this figure is really cool because this is Super Gogeta. So it's basically Goku and Vegeta that do the fusion form. I think it's the fusion form on this one. Yeah, this is the fusion form. And then Vegito is when they do with the Patara earrings. That's a different one. But this one's definitely really cool because it combines their powers. And even when they did this, they still weren't able to beat Broly. So really cool. I do like this. I dig the way they did this. It's just weird because neither of them wear this type of sweater, like, vest thing. But then when they fuse, they wear this. I don't get that. Right. It's like, where did this outfit come from? Like, they just was like, hold on. We got to go make a quick change. We'll be right back. Costume change,
It's like, hey, guys.
Yeah.
Very, yeah.
They got the costume waiting on the sideline.
Yeah, it does have a bit of a Wolverine color to it.
Yeah, we got the brown and yellow.
Fusion. I like the pose.
Yeah.
But like the
And
poses. Oh, I already jumped. Let's see.
no,
I
no,
don't have a
see,
lot of figures though.
no, see, the
Yeah, go
good
ahead.
thing about these is they have a lot more of the what is it with this? Is the articulation now is a lot better than what they used to be, which is really nice. So
Also, you also have a choice because of Bandai America having their version and a Japanese version of Bandai. You have a choice between a $20 figure or a $50+ figure.
Mhm.
We also have the other versions where they're just as articulate and I think a little bit more shiny, but smaller in packaging size, but comes with more accessories.
Yeah.
So it does come down to what your price point value is. I mean, when Bandai America started doing the Superstar or Dragon Star series, this was their version of it, of creating these Dragon Ball Super figures for your enjoyable collection. And we all love the fact that it's like, the box art on the sides
Mhm.
because we're junkies for putting stuff on the shelf and making everything match each other.
Mhm. Hey, it's why I'm buying my Star Wars Black series figures all of a sudden because of the artwork. I love the artwork on them now. I did see. Oh man, I got to pick it up. I was so bummed I didn't pick it up today because I was the only one on manager wise. They had the Ray Dark figure for the Black series.
Ah,
Oh, I was so
yes.
pissed I couldn't buy it. So no, Justin, you're definitely right. Gogeta definitely has more of the Goku base, and Vegito has more of the Vegeta base. You're definitely true in that. That's right.
You have Goku and Vegeta. When they do Vegito, he's got more of the they do like a swap and look.
Mhm.
So when they
Yep.
do that, to answer Mia, this is for Mia right now, which is just on Monday alone, they released the She-Hulk. Granted, on Hasbro's website, it's already sold out, but your other websites still have them available.
Yeah, GameStop.
Very much. GameStop has the She-Hulk, which is available right now, sold out on Hasbro. Sucks, but really doesn't. It's still available. Go get it right now, or go to GameStop, to your local GameStop, and pick one up today.
Yeah.
Right?
This this looks really good though. I dig the look of this. The way everything, the details, the what they did with her cut with the abs. This is fantastic. Like they did a great job with this.
Right? They did that one. Hold on. She says, "I like the details. I like the fact. Uh, look, want to buy more toys so bad. However, yeah, allowance as much makeup and jewelry. I mean, there's choices. I mean, us guys have one thing as well too. Feed ourselves or buy more toys, and we've gone to the thing of we're gonna buy more toys than to feed
Yeah, but I
ourselves.
still haven't. I still haven't missed a meal I didn't like. I'm just saying.
That's why I have the ramen. Look, I lost 15 pounds, and I have enough money to buy certain sets again,
Right?
just because I got on the ramen diet. And granted, if I do the ramen diet, I will add a piece of chicken. So, you know, thank God
Yeah.
for Walmart and those like chicken packs. So
Oh,
there's the
definitely.
She-Hulk right there, close up. She comes with two heads, so you have her nice look, and then don't get her angry.
I like the pose on this man. The obviously the photographer that did this for the posing is fantastic. Like this is great, and the angry snarl on her. I love it with the
Right.
hair whipping. Like she's about to just woo. She's about to whoop somebody.
Well, Burgie, me, I have a question for you, Burgie. Can I order toys from your shop and have them shipped?
Not from our individual store. You'd have to order it from the website from GameStop.com, and then it'll pick whatever stores have it physically in stock. You can't just choose. I would like to do this store in Rhode Island. It'll just pick it from They'll pull it from the closest store to your location, probably within like 200 miles or 300 miles, because they want to try to keep the shipping costs down. But yeah,
There you go. He answered. Nice little answer for that one. Jabo says this is the best She-Hulk figure ever made. Well, this is a re-release. If you don't even know, this is the same pose, which for Angry Face for the Gray She-Hulk that was released several weeks ago.
yeah,
One
but this
has
is just
picked that one up.
this just looks way better. It's the original. It's the green color, which is great.
Right. Go to Costco. You can have chicken for cheap than Walmart for better quality.
Hey,
Hey, if you have like a crazy combo when it comes to food, I'm for it because I love crazy combos on food. I still want to do the ultimate thing, and now that DoorDash exists, I can actually achieve my ultimate goal, and it's to get every single thing of fast food at the same time. That is a
Oh,
fatty moment waiting to happen, and I can't do it alone. And hopefully, when you come to New York, hopefully soon, I can achieve this, or we just go
yeah,
on a giant food run
right.
somewhere. We're going to fast food run, especially Yako. Yako had the McDonald's today after 2.5 years, and I wonder how his stomach's feeling. Yako, if you're listening, please join us. Right, release or not? Yeah. Then we have Angry Face, She-Hulk, the close-up. I like the angry. I like the fact you can swap between both looks,
Mhm. You know,
and
the
I
funny thing
and
is,
I
you
yeah,
kind of look at the face too. Doesn't it remind you of like something like Medusa? The way with the
the
hair
way
and the
the
way it's looking, and it looks almost like
yes,
snake-like and stuff like that. Definitely cool figure. They did a great job with this. And I like how they have her clothes ripped and tattered. She doesn't just keep the normal outfit. Like you could tell, like she grew and she out. Basically pulled the Hulk. She hulked out.
she
She
hulked.
she hulked.
She
She
legit
she
hulked.
hulked it. She hulked it.
She 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 she
She's
she
got a
hulked it.
she said.
And there's your box art right there, the individual ones. And don't forget, if you have one of these figures, I always go for two. Want
Yeah.
to get to keep, want to get to open. You guys have seen once in a while, I will open them. But if you don't want to, get this one graded. Because why? You love the box art that it comes in. It doesn't come with any other extra accessory action figures. So it becomes a great thing to put on your shelf and store. So if you're not gonna get it graded, at least go get a protective sleeve for your personal collections. Protect the ones, just like a just like a insurance company. Protect the ones you love.
And also with this being out like this, being that she's gonna be live action really,
Mhm.
really soon, that would be a nice piece to get if you go to a convention, have the actual actress sign it, you go find the artist that drew this, sign it. This is gonna go up in value. This is gonna go up in value.
The artist who drew it, his name is Jerry. I forget his last name, and he was already a guest. Who's been a two-time guest at Rhode Island Comic Con.
Yep.
So hopefully, we get lucky if he doesn't show up at the June show. He shows up at the November show, and if you have your box art and everything, hopefully he shows up where he is the box art artist and he signs your stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, we can't wait to see how She-Hulk looks as well too. Another version to get your She-Hulk signed, but we all know those goes for the Funkos.
Yeah, right.
Right. Who wants to come to New York and hail a cab anyway, right? Virgie, is that on your bucket list to come to New
No,
York to hail a cab?
I've tried it. I'm all set. I walked. It was way easier to just walk. Good. Good.
You're good to go. Next, we have for your Transformers fans out there, we have Soundwave, or one of the many versions of Soundwave. Let's go real quick as we have Soundwave. He's been a broken cassette tape player,
Yep.
or a recording or sound recording device,
Yep.
and he's been a satellite dish.
Mhm.
Out of the two, or three technically, and this version where he turns into a BMW, which he turns into a Mercedes. I'm sorry, into a
Yeah.
Mercedes. Which one do you like so far?
Oh,
I
it's
mean, they did.
it's all day is the original. I'm sorry. The original.
I mean,
The
you don't like your SL 500 looking like this? Could he transform out of the blue?
I mean, it's a nice car and everything, but no, I'm sorry. I need my cassette tape. Although I
Your
do
cassette
like
tape.
the way they're doing this now because of the studio set where you have the box that you can open up so you can make your own display, which is really nice for a lot of the fans because they can display this out and you set up your own little display on your wall or something. I think it's cool. This is definitely neat. But I'm not down for the figure, but I like the display thing in the background and stuff like that. I definitely think that's kind of cool.
Like we're at the point where we like the displays and everything.
Mm.
Oh no, we like the background art stuff. So
Yeah.
so there we go. There's your box art. Yay, box art. Box art's always great. Then we also have more Transformers, and this is Thundercracker. In fact,
This is
from Toma
fantastic.
Masterpieces. I mean, for for a $200 action, for not 200, I think 150 actually, for $150 action figure, super highly detailed, reminds me of everything from the original cartoons.
Mhm.
Spinning image of Starscream minus his face,
Yeah.
but you gotta love the accessories. Superposable, super transformable.
Yeah. That there right there alone is fantastic that you can transform this and into an actual jet. Oh god, come on, man. This is the best. I get it. It is a little pricey, but this thing is gorgeous. Like, it is legit gorgeous. This is beautiful. I just like is it looks like it came right off the cartoon series. Like you literally just went over and go, hold on, and popped it right on your desk, and you're like, all right, that's cool.
Right. But the only thing they couldn't add is the extra accessories, was just the barrel,
Yeah.
and granted they had to put him in holding a gun, which is fine too. I mean, what? You'll take him any which way to get you get him.
Definitely. But look at the detail with his hands, the posable grips, the fingers that move and stuff like that, and you can do the different poses. When we were kids growing up, man, come on. You had the
Right.
barely the hand that went like this and it had like the little hole in it so you could fit the gun into it to hold on to it, and you prayed it didn't break or it didn't open up to hand, or you had the hand that just basically did this and you tried to slide the sword into it and hope it held on. Like now with this, oh my god, like I'm so jealous of the kids nowadays.
You talk about your He-Man where the sword never made sense, where literally the sword never made sense because it was reversed, and that was bad engineering on the reversal of the sword.
Yeah. Like
There you go. There's your Thundercracker. Look, they even have him available as if he's gonna dock for fuel. And how
Yeah.
could I mean, come on? How could you not love this?
That's fantastic. And if I'm not mistaken, this sits like what, 10 inches, 12 inches higher. So I think it's like that size figure.
Yeah, just about 12 inches. Yeah.
Yeah. So for a 12-inch action figure that basically can transform, phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Could you imagine this on your display? Could you, like, even if you don't have the high area, right? And I saw this on someone's display. There was a video of someone's Lego Star Wars set, and they had them up, and they had them displayed, like string and everything. And you could do this with your Transformers, where you have them displayed,
Mhm.
hanging up on the ceiling. But here's what I thought of: with a person having their Lego set, all I was thinking of, oh, if you're just having a bad day and someone clips one and the whole thing falls, or this person was smart and super glued pieces, so if they do fall, they won't shatter to a million pieces.
Yeah, I feel bad. You better never piss off your wife, or girlfriend, or whatever, or something like that. She goes in there, snip.
Right. Burgie, you want to answer her with this one? Is there a promo code for She-Hulk?
Not to my knowledge, there's no promo code. I don't even know the SKU number right now off the top of my head. So you can look it up. If you just look up, I think on GameStop's website, just She-Hulk, it should pull up. For it should be action figure. It's under category 82. I know that.
Yes.
I just don't know the code off the top of my head.
What's up, Carlos? How much is that Transformer? I believe it's over $149. I'm not 100% sure. Again,
I think we showed one of them earlier. We showed Starscream, and I think he was around $179. So I figure he's got to be around the same price. I think.
Right.
You know?
I would think he'd be a little cheaper because Starscream is the bigger grab. But if you're building your crew of jet fighter planes, I guess you got to get him. All right, thank you, Jabo. I don't think that's the accurate price, but yeah,
that's a heavy price.
Right? Yeah, it's just a paint. It's just a repaint job.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. We're fans.
Yeah,
Jabo. We're gonna buy it.
I've seen you guys spend more money on stupider things. So let's not go. It's too pricey. I've seen what you post, bro. I've seen your post. Your stuff is highly questionable. Some of your posts is very highly questionable. Look at the accessories, bro.
I like the different faceplates. You can just swap out his faceplate. That's a lot of time.
Now, this is the new toy that I found, also available on GameStop's website, and there's a company called Loyal Subjects. Granted, I messed up the name. So this company has a bunch of cool new toys, and I'm gonna show you guys the awesome toys that grab my attention, and I'll probably grab yours. All these toys are under $20, so it's really great for your budget. So these are under $20 action figures, all by Loyal Subjects, and they remind me of little Funkos. We'll start with the first toy, and that is Gizmo from Gremlins.
He's too cute. Too cute.
You put Gizmo as anything, and he's too cute.
You know,
Like
he's
Carlos, that's a
he's
lot of
original.
diapers.
He's original Baby Yoda. Sorry, Grogu.
That's
Sorry,
true.
Baby
He's
Grogu.
he's OG Grogu.
OG Grogu.
Vegito, Grogu, whatever. There's Gizmo with his little box art. He's ultra pose, which is it's really cool that he's posable, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Also comes with the box art, and I like the box art and everything. Like, don't get it in no direct sunlight, don't feed after midnight, and don't get it wet. These are the 3 rules.
And yet
how
he still couldn't help himself.
it was, you know what it was? It was the outside environment that got him to get wet or dirty or something, you know? As we go on, I like everyone to know that now we have merchandise for This Week in Pop Culture. Not so much This Week of Toy Culture just yet. I'm working on a few art pieces that will go for This Week of Toy Culture. But right now we have the Cut the Check shirt and we have This Week in Pop Culture shirts that are available. Come and join us. The link is available on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/This Week in Pop Culture. So cheers, guys. Right? Cool things to grab. I like Stripe.
Stripe was always the perfect little villain against Gizmo. I felt bad for Gizmo though, because he just couldn't fight back. You know?
Yeah, but if there was if you had a choice between Stripe and the main guy from Gremlins 2, the one that can talk, could you see them two? Like, in a way, they're both alphas. One without the hair, one didn't have the hair, one had glasses. I mean, yes, Jabo, these are minis. They're like almost the same. I wish I had a toy to describe it.
I think these are about the same size as Pops, like mini Pops in a way.
Yeah. Or like your Funko sodas. Like, think about that size. But these are posable. They're not like display piece only. These are going to be posable. They're about the size of your Funko sodas.
Which is a good size for toys like these.
Right. It's not a bad look, guys. Just grab them while you can. We all like toys. We like action figures. We also.
I said, get them while they're hot.
Yes, get them while they're hot. We also loyal subjects got into the Marvel game as well too. They have Gamora, and we need to find these. Well, these are currently available on GameStop's website, Jabo, the same place you work at too. I found these toys deep. When I mean deep in GameStop's collection of figures during the pre-order. So these are available for pre-order. We have Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. This is also one of several for your display sets. So we don't know. Will this be fully going with Guardians of the Galaxy, or is this will go with the other figures?
I think this is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think this is going to be the set whereas in the second movie where they had to battle that energy demon like thing from outer space.
Intro.
I was trying to go for the batteries. Yeah. Because look at the way the thing on the side there behind it looks like it's like some type of cord or something like that. So I can definitely see that being all there, like put them around. It's a nice little piece too for these little dioramas. Like, this would be really cool.
Yes, you could be right. That looks like So this is one of their dioramas, and I can see it. Like, I want to know who gets Baby Groot. Will it go with Rocket, or will it go with Drax, or will it go with that, or will it have it with the cassette? And he's dancing with the cassette tape, and he's dressed as Star-Lord.
Going with Rocket. It's going to be with Rocket. I'm putting money on it right now. It's going with Rocket.
There we go. There's the box art. Highly collectible. Look, if you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan or Gamora, and we all know Zoe Saldana has done a few Comic-Cons, so she's no stranger to Comic-Cons. She'll do them. Something to get signed by Zoe. Remember, you're collecting. We haven't gone full force yet on fully functioning comic book conventions. I will be going to a mall-driven one, which is very limited in the style rotations. We're going to be used to a style rotation. We're not going to get we're not going to get the ton of celebrities. Our celebrities are going to be cut in half or by quarters. Table separations. Collect while you can, because you never know when the time comes where these actors will be at the next comic book convention. Next is the Spider-Man from Loyal Subjects as well too. You said yourself you like this Spider-Man, especially that he's like superposed.
I love that he's jumping up in the air. He's got the, he's doing the, he's got the This Week in Pop Culture. He's firing out. He's letting his fans know that you need to tune in on Sundays and catch us. So, that's fantastic.
All right, I'm going to answer me and everything. She says, everyone missed my birthday in December. I need to convince my page to buy me She-Hulk. You need to convince yourself that you need to buy She-Hulk. You should buy She-Hulk because you love She-Hulk. You don't need anyone to convince you otherwise. No one tells you otherwise what to do or say. You want to buy She-Hulk because you love She-Hulk. And you need to add her to your collection. Look, I'm buying She-Hulk because she goes great with my Hulk collection. And the fact that, when the new series comes out and you have Abomination, I have Abomination. I have the movie version of Abomination. I need She-Hulk to add to that collection.
All right, so that one that you showed for the Gizmo and the other one, they're 2.5-inch action figures. They're small, so
They're
less
small.
than 3 inches. Yep. So it's not too bad. That's a good size, and they're only going to be around $12 or so. Not bad at all. Affordable,
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Affordable. I said under $20 budget, so I didn't know the exact price, but still under $20.
Yeah,
Still good to compare to other stuff that you guys spend your money on.
Mhm.
This is going to move, Bergie. What? All right. Is this like in New England?
No, the TWIP. Whenever they see in the comics, when you see him, he fires the little like ball from his
action.
Yeah, it
Right.
always says TWIP. It goes TWIP. This Week in Pop Culture. Just saying, they were advertising for us years ago, man. Years ago, they knew we were going to be around.
Wait. Reggie says no on toys, but yet we'll probably spend. Wait, I bought $200 in last month in jewelry, $200 in makeup, and Reggie said no to the She-Hulk action figure. Wait, what?
I think we need to cut down on the makeup a little bit there and get you a She-Hulk action figure there.
All right, not to pose anything. Does he say no to costume ideas in the house too, or food that you make to eat?
Costume ideas are a whole other show, bro.
Just saying. New show coming up based on man codes coming up very shortly, guys. There's the box art to your Spider-Man. Look, we're just gonna go all out. All right. The two amigos right here with the third. We're gonna give you love advice too.
No one wants love advice from us.
Speak for yourself, man. How many times does the staff end up at my table and then talk about some person that walked by?
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
I mean,
see, I like the Hulk here. I just want him a little bigger. Need to be a bigger hulking here. Yeah, a little bit larger. Great face though, where he actually looks like the Hulk, and they didn't like make it weird or some weird contortion Hulk or something like he was taking a dump or something. So
you know what it looks like though? This looks like it should have been Drax. He's just missing the swords in his hand, the daggers.
Yeah, he's coming at you like I got you.
Right. I love you guys anyway. Get the She-Hulk makeup. Yeah.
That's true, Mia. It's always easy to ask for forgiveness than permission. Right? That's what I'm saying, Carlos. A little bigger arms. He skipped arm day. He was working on the leg day and chest day. He didn't do biceps. I'm just saying, not like my boy.
Because Hulk doesn't have skinny arms, and look, we've seen there's a few people out in the world. They got like big body parts. You always got the one person that's got the big head, small shoulders, or has got really big shoulders or really big body, but has the skinny arms and skinny legs. This looks like that one person that you see all the time. He looks like a cartoon character. Great for a cartoon character, but terrible as opposed for Hulk. And I'm right. It's the arm day.
Yeah, missed arm day.
What? I don't know what we're saying. Everyone misses one day out of the week. Never miss leg day. Because look, never miss leg day. And if you have chicken legs, always work on those legs. Those legs.
How you supporting that? How you supporting that V? But you got like these little twigs. Yeah.
There's your box art. What I saw these are available. They're only available on Loyal Subjects is only available at GameStop, and hopefully wherever comic book toy arts are sold. So I think local shops will be carrying these as well too. So I'm gonna go with GameStop. So get them. We got 3 more to get before we get to some more cool stuff. Before we get to the McFarlane line, and I know a lot of people are waiting for the McFarlane toys.
Yeah.
We got some Iron Man for you guys as well too. Yeah, this one has to be like a display set kind of thing because it has the chambers for the other suits.
Yeah. I can see this going in piece. Like you could put this with Thor, with him, Captain America, Hulk, what the hell's name? Black Widow, and also with Hawkeye. I can see these all going together.
To answer Jabo, no, they have not done Venom yet. But remember, this is only wave 1. We all know what happens with wave 1s. They stick to what's popular. I know they should just done Venom and Carnage first. But we don't know. Maybe you get Spider-Man first, get the kids attracted. Remember, if you got little children, gear the kids because parents will end up buying it too. And of course, we are the bigger kids. Food makes sure I never miss leg. I just want to ask about the McFarlane line. We will get to McFarlane line just a little bit because there's a lot going on with McFarlane. You've seen us post the videos time and time again. Do they have an Orko? Really, Jabo?
They might. You never know. They could do He-Man.
He just got the He-Mans. Mattel hasn't jumped on that line yet, and I don't think Mattel. After what Super 7 did, Mattel ain't letting go of He-Man anymore. So that's going to be a long shot.
Yeah.
We also got Thanos. I like this one though, but I'm curious to see who else joins him in this set.
Well, this would be one that they could do because this is probably on Titan. So this could be where maybe they do this with Drax. They could put in this. They could do Sorcerer Supreme. You could do oh my god, so many.
Iron Man, the Stealth
Star-Lord, Spider-Man. Yep. Yeah, you could. Yeah, it's nice. This is cool though. I like it.
Thanks, leg day and arm. All right, bro. I mean, you gotta fit. I mean, but you fit in your costume, right? Somehow. I want Battle Cat. Have you seen Battle? If you haven't gone on GameStop's website, go to Walmart. They have a lot of them have plenty of Panther and Battle Cat just sitting around on the shelf. And if you're lucky, I think Target has it. Target has the Prince Adams. So go grab your Prince Adams before they separate them because it comes with the Prince Adam vehicle. Last in the Loyal Subject set is Thor. Him right above Stark Tower. This could be the battle from the first Avengers movie.
I think that's what this is. The nice thing about this one too is like I would love to have that the electricity coming off that and glow in the dark. That would be cool.
We know we have those modders that'll sit there and interchange these out so that it'll take a battery in the bottom and you have to flip the switch and it turns into a nightlight.
You can even paint the electrical light to make it look like it glows in the dark. So it would definitely be,
Yeah, we like the Thor as well too. And rub it in. Hey, look, get it now. Remember what Burge just says: strike while the match is hot. Do it, because you have to add to your collection. Look, I may not like all the new Mattel figures that are coming out. I'm just gonna stick to He-Man and Skeletor only. But there are a ton of other figures. Look what he's holding in his hand. Look what's in his hand. You know you want it. You know you gotta have it. Yeah,
Battle Cat, Prince Adam with the Sky Sled. I'm just saying, Mia, gotta get up on it.
Available at Targets, and when I went hunting, oh my god, I'm gonna come back to Rhode Island because there was a lot of spots to hit up.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I should have got a second set. By the way, when we find that other box, I should just grab it. I should just got a second set.
Oh, the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah. I have to get them. And then I just saw that Slimer and Stay Puft got released again too. So
Yeah.
I want She-Ra. Who doesn't? I mean, if you saw the She-Ra figures, yeah, I want the She-Ra figure too. Because
Oh
look, we
yeah.
got as an '80s kid when She-Ra came out, we got gypped. We got gypped hard.
Mhm.
It wasn't like Tila or Evelyn action figure. We got gypped hard when it came to She-Ra.
Yeah.
I think I showed you. I showed you my She-Ra figure from the '80s.
She did.
You're like, yeah, this is why the She-Ra line failed hard because of how do you go from making He-Man to She-Ra figures? Anywho, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be in PA soon, bro. I'm gonna be in PA very soon. I'll be in Jersey next week. Jersey's close. You can come to a comic book convention, get some stuff. But you and I have to go toy hunting as well too, because sooner or later you won't be leaving the house. So,
Yeah. That's
as
true.
you all know, Mr. Vasquez, who is part of the show, he's one of my good friends. He will soon be having a son. So congratulations. He will soon be going toy hunting with his kid when he turns 3 to 4 years old. And start investing in a storage unit, because when you start collecting, you're gonna put your stuff in a storage unit. Oh, 1 month left, dude. Did we have no time to go shopping? If you have 1 month left, there's no
You always make
time.
time.
You make
Gotta
time.
make.
You make time.
Gotta make a little time.
Yes, and right, he will. All right, all right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, to the McFarlane line. We do have Liu Kang in this lovely little set. I don't know if this is a second release, but it looks like it's the first time they released Liu Kang. Have we? Have we?
Don't. I don't remember if we've seen Liu Kang yet. I know I've seen Scorpion. I've seen Raiden. I've seen.
Oh, we did. We did him and the other one with the hats when we did the 2-pack.
Oh, okay. That was Liu Kang, not Liu Kang. Kung Lao or something. I think it was Kung Lao. I
We
think
did
it was
him
that one.
and they were in the white and gold outfits. They were in the God outfit.
Yes.
I was trying to remember. I was looking at the toys. Did we talk about Liu Kang? Did we get through this? I'm going. And now it just hit me. We did the God version, especially if you were playing Mortal Kombat 11 right now, and they go from zombie to gods, or is it 10? I can't remember. There's too many Mortal Kombats now.
Too many.
Mortal Kombat has become the Barbie of McFarlane.
Yeah.
Whereas we get the same character, different outfits and different colors. We make the time. So we got the Liu Kang figure out. It looks like he's interchangeable. Hands, parts, feet, all the other accessories.
So the wrist. If you look at the silver on that, it reminds me of something from The Witcher, from the video game.
Ooh.
It looks like something out of The Witcher for the video game and stuff, the way it looks and stuff like that. Look, though, I mean, this is fantastic. The detail.
I'm gonna say
the only thing I think they missed on it. The only thing I think they missed on it is the shirt should have been cloth versus the plastic. I think nice touch.
I like this one. This is a message to Jabo from Jabo to Carlos. Carlos will be like the dad and the Star Wars room that had to see son seeing the Kraft mac and cheese Star Wars box. His kid will see
Room of lies.
Yeah, but I could also see this too, right? Every cereal your wife or girlfriend, whatever, this is why, says, you're not buying that cereal. You're not buying the Star Wars cereal. You're not buying the Yoda cereal. You're not buying XYZ cereal. Every excuse in the world, man. Every excuse in the world to have cereal with your kid.
Yep. And especially the
Apple,
nerd
you go
cereal,
back to
man.
having Apple Jacks. Especially look, my brother makes fun of me for buying Fruit Loops and everything and buying Fruity Pebbles. And I'm going, bro, you're just upset you can't have any. That's the... All right, here's your Liu Kang, superposable. I do like this color combination compared to the white one that was around, and he does have a new hairstyle. He has the emo. I call it the emo floop. The random.
Yep.
Floop. What do you?
Yep.
I mean, the floof. The floop.
I don't know what it is.
There's your accessories. This is all the accessory comes in. It comes with 2 more finger poses. I don't know. And also, my favorite is always the fact that it has its own stand. The fact that it has its own stand.
McFarlane is fantastic for that. Thank you, McFarlane, for thinking of the collectors that want to unbox it and put on their shelf.
Yes.
Thank you.
for those collectors. The 80s, it's the 80s hairstyle. There's your box art. Yeah, for Mortal
See,
Kombat 11. So
I
as
will
as we
say,
go
like,
into
you
this,
could see a little bit more in the box in the front. I know it's more on the sides, but do something on the front of it a little bit more. This guy
right?
looks
I'm
plain.
go- I'm gonna hold this up, and this is the reason why I'm holding this one up. Because why? Oh, right, wrong one. Dang it! I forgot the order I had it in. That's why it's live. Because you know what? I don't pay. Like I create a list, and guess what? I even forget my own list.
What's funny thing is you look at this one too, and tell me the gold on him and everything like that. This looks like something out of the He-Man movie back in the day with Dolph Lundgren when Skeletor
Ooh,
became the
Skeletor,
god.
gold Skeletor. Yes.
The gold Skeletor with the helmet. I know the helmet has a little bit more of the horns on this one, but it kind of reminds me of that. And I'm like, oh, all
But this
right.
could be their version of it. This is like their version of we like Masters of the Universe movie. It is pop culture reference to us, and we like it so much we made Shao Kahn look like old school Skeletor. I
Like
I dig
the
it.
hammer on him. This is
He's
nice.
missing the sword. I love the horns. I love the armor detail. Still got the Mortal Kombat symbol on the hammer.
Yep.
I can still hear the second movie, the voice of the actor. I can hear him every time this is being played. I don't hear the voice actor from the video games because they've changed time and time again. I hear the actor from Mortal Kombat 2. Is it just me?
I've met him. He's actually really nice. He's a super nice guy. We had him at Colorado Springs Comic Con, I think our first year out there, 2016. Right? So nice. So nice.
Yeah, I agree with
Right?
Adam.
No, I know I'm right on this one. That reminds me of Skeletor, the gold Skeletor. This is so cool.
Yes.
And then you look at the arm, the right arm there with the shoulder, the palette in there. That also looks like something out of God of War when Kratos gets the gauntlets and stuff like that. That's very similar to it. It looks really cool. They did a great job with this. Detail on it is fantastic, especially the hammer. They did a great job. McFarlane does phenomenal.
Wasn't Kratos an extra character in one of the Mortal Kombat games?
Yes,
I believe so,
been,
right? Was it the XL or the XXL? Something like that? Because I know they added aliens with Predator.
Kratos hasn't been one of that. Kratos was a part of Soul back in the day of the 360 and the PS3. Because depending on which one you got
right, Yoda was on.
Yep, Yoda was one. Ezio Auditore was another one. You had Kratos, and I think one of the other ones was the Sith apprentice from the Star Wars Force Unleashed. His apprentice there.
But they also had Link. If you had Nintendo, you had Link. I think someone for Star Wars. Star Wars was on Xbox or PlayStation exclusive, or they changed. There's two. We'll go through that. You know what? We'll save that for the take, guys. We have a new show on Wednesdays called The Take, live on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Sorry, a little late for sometimes, but guess what? It's more of the conversations we don't really get to have on This Week in Pop Culture, and then we can elaborate on certain topics and pieces. And we'll talk about Soul Calibur and the history of Soul Calibur on one of our shows. But so tune in on Wednesdays for The Take, which is hosted by myself, Burgie, and Mayhem. So guess what? We all take turns of being hosts for those nights too. Pretty fun. And thank you for Mia and Jabo watched for a couple minutes. So thanks for two of you guys for watching us last night and being part of that first show.
Jabo was watching while he was dozing in and out after having surgery yesterday. So, dude, thank you for tuning in for a little bit.
Speaking of the surgery, did they put a stint in you, or did they do the ultrasound where they broke up the stones? Because I had the stent, and that's a personal story for a later time.
Yeah, off air.
Because I told you the story. So, there's your little action pose of Shao Kahn. And last but not least, we have him with his hammer, a nice little display to hold your action figure. Oh, the stent. I'll take. You know what? I hate the stent. The stent, by the way, didn't work for me. So just to let you know. Anyway, I love the Ivy. I love Ivy the most in Soul Calibur. Oh, because of her armor. Right, but
she also had the sword.
She had the sword that turned to a whip.
Yep. Oh, she was badass with that.
Yeah. Last night was amazing. Yeah, it is. It is pure ouch. When you're passing a kidney stone, ladies and gentlemen, it is pure ouchie, 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 ouchie. So Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat 11. I actually am a big fan of what they did for Mortal Kombat 11. The fact that they added Rambo now into it as a downloadable character, and you have
Mhm.
Terminator. Not the best of finishers, but still pretty good. And I like the fact that they extended it. They didn't have to like buy another version to extend the storyline. You could still play on a newer storyline, which is pretty good. And then you also a reason why I pulled out the Sub Zero was because of this one. We're now at wave 3.4, whatever the heck, of Sub Zero. I have wave 1. He comes in blue. Now we have purple edition of Sub Zero, where his chest goes from blue to generic now brown. The
Brown.
leather.
Yeah. But you
His,
said the purple part of it, it looks like it's like the whatever cloth he has wrapped around his waist. It looks like it's the cloth underneath his guards and stuff like that. So
yeah, but as I'm looking at
that's
this
the
one,
purple.
here's what changes, okay? As I'm looking at both, all right? And I'm holding both in hand. She's sexy and badass. Indeed. I like playing with Ralph, actually. I like the French swordsman, only because I like his jabs with the sword. Anyway, so between the two figures, now this is a wave 3 figure, as we're looking at right here with Sub Zero. I'm holding on a wave 1. Now, if you did pick these up, they were a first originally exclusive at GameStop, which I thought was really awesome. Then they went to every other retailer known to man. Wave 1 also had the exclusive of him as the ice figure, as he was the ice statue, which I thought was awesome. What I see the differences between the two figures, granted, the skull and his axe are purple. His centerpiece, all this is gone from blue to like leather. But every single piece of the blue that I see on the figure has stayed blue. So I guess to give him more of a modern look, I guess. I mean, this goes back to the video game play for Mortal Kombat 11. I don't even know if I have the box art for it or anything. Yeah, it has the box art for Mortal Kombat 11 for it. So if you're playing the game, you can actually interchange their outfit. You can't change the color, but you can interchange their outfits. So yeah, I think a lot of people are buttons. Like, when you're trying to get into the games, everyone's a button smasher when it comes to fighting games. Still an amazing character. And you and I are both looking forward to Mortal Kombat the movie. So the new
I'm definitely
movie.
looking forward to it. I'm hoping it's not going to be under fire, but let's hope.
Fingers
Let's hope.
crossed. Fingers crossed so
Right.
hard that, and as we keep discussing time and time again, if Mortal Kombat does a lot better than what DC puts out, remember, NetherRealm is part of the Warner Brothers storyline, and I believe now they're part of Legendary Studios, which is also part of Warner Brothers. If they do an amazing job, I see them. If they do a good job in a second movie, what makes you think that Warner Brothers won't go, all right, guys, in Mortal Kombat, you're now the producers for everything DC? Could we get
Or
the
they
DC versus Mortal
really,
Kombat storyline?
that would be
Look,
fantastic.
take the first cast, bring Ray Fisher back, bring what's his face, bring Miller back. You can kill them off.
Yeah.
Best way to kill off a character: Mortal Kombat versus DC to do another reset of character changes. Why not?
Yeah.
What will happen if there was a complete reset and they get Mortal Kombat versus DC versus Mortal Kombat, and they take their movie versus DC characters?
Yeah.
I'm for it. I mean,
I
we'll
wouldn't
never
go
get
to it.
We'll never get Street Fighter versus Marvel or Capcom versus Marvel, but we could definitely get DC versus Mortal Kombat. I mean,
They own both properties. Why not?
why not? Why not? I mean, look,
You-
Power
I'd
Rangers
love to see
haven't got to Mortal
Cyborg.
Kombat.
I'd love to see Cyborg versus Cyrax and stuff like
Oh,
that. As the robots versus the
okay.
robots.
Or Kano,
Yeah, or Kano. Yeah.
good in a way,
Yeah.
good versus evil in a way. Kano does get more powers. Kano's eye laser thing is very destructive, very Cyclops and He-Man, not He-Man, Superman-esque. Anyway, sticking to
The
Mortal
way they
Kombat.
the way they could do it if they wanted to, then they actually could do it and it would do very well. Make it a cartoon, make it an animated movie.
They did.
You know?
It was called a video game.
It was what?
They did. It was the video game. That was a 4.5 hour movie.
Yeah, but make that as an hour and 15-hour, 20-minute cartoon movie.
Right.
Gold. Box office gold.
Yeah, but Logic doesn't. You're right. But Logic doesn't make money, and Adam has to agree that does.
Yep. It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
Oh, sorry. Let's change the phrase. DC Logic. Logic, yes, does make sense, but Warner Brothers DC's Logic does not make money because their logic is completely off the rail when it comes to storyline and where it could be. The fact that you can easily screw up a Superman in a coffin, you could have put him in a beard and do a reshoot, would have been gold.
Yep.
That alone, bearded Superman would have saved the movie. Forget it. Like, you could screw up the rest of the movie, but if he came out of the coffin, bearded or whatever, it would sort of make sense instead of having the animated lip that looks like this. Hi, Kate. How you doing? Yes, we talk about the Scorpion animated movie all the time of how amazing that is. Remember, this is DC's hand or Warner Brothers. They make good cartoons.
Oh yeah.
We love Looney Tunes. Their logic is based off of Looney Tunes. Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner is their logic.
Yeah,
Wile E. Coyote
that's true.
And Roadrunner. If you look at every single thing that they've ever put out, it is no longer Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, all that stuff. It is actually the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote logic. And it's worked for every cartoon that Warner Brothers has put out. Also, they're also basing every single thing off the Batman animated series. That's gold. I love gold. So there's the box art. Now we've gone from Mortal Kombat original box art to Mortal Kombat 11 because they're trying to sell more video games.
Yeah, toy line. I love the age on it. Oh no, it's not age. 15 plus is like the articulation on it.
Right, because we're talking about Bandai stuff, and I have the Tony Stark. I have a Tony Stark action figure. One of two Tony Stark action figures ever released from Bandai America. So we want to talk about sizes. There's a big difference between the two always. I don't know how that looks. So one's usually smaller than the other one. Because trust me, Vegeta would be almost the same size as Tony Stark, but maybe a lot smaller. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna open this one. This is a pretty expensive toy, soon to be re-released in the US. Because of course I have to spend the money out of Japan. So
yeah.
And oh yeah, next for your viewing pleasure, what everyone's been talking about, and probably we're gonna have a lot of questions. I mean, I feel like Carlos is gonna ask a lot of questions as well too. I think this other person is gonna ask 1,000,001 questions as well too. McFarlane line and us finally getting the Batman Beyond figure. Yes, get your money, save your money now. This will be, they say Target. I'm saying it's going to go to GameStop sooner or later, probably later after April. We're finally getting the Batman Beyond action figure. Yes, they are also part of a Build-A-Figure set when it comes to from Batman's Endless Earth, which also is interchangeable with Joker's face. The other three figures are a little unknown at the moment right now, but if you watch McFarlane's videos, we already know who the characters are. I forgot the list already, so we know who's coming and who's going. Yes, everyone needs it. Let's put Wile E. Let's answer this one. Let's put Wile E. Coyote in Mortal Kombat. Look, they did make. Remember, he did catch the Roadrunner, and in real life, coyotes do actually catch roadrunners and eat them on a normal basis. Wile E. Coyote finally did catch the Roadrunner, and in true fashion, what does one do when he finally catches what he's been chasing for? At the end, doesn't want it. And then Wile E. Coyote in the new Warner Bros. Edition turned into a vegan, but that's another mishmash. But the Build-A-Figure line won't have lips. Well, there's a second face which actually has the part 2 of the Batman Beyond where it actually has the interchangeable face. So I believe this Batman Beyond will have 2 heads. Wait, what?
Yeah,
These will only be released one a month. Actually,
it's one every other month. It's every 2 months basically. So April,
yes,
June, August, October.
yeah.
So you're
Well,
skipping months in there.
yeah, but
And
it'll be
Carlos said
fully. Look, they'll be fully available anyway.
Shriek,
Shrek, Batwoman,
Batwoman, Beyond,
Shriek,
and Blight. Okay, those are good
Blight.
characters. I was figuring that one that was figure 4 there. I thought that was Batman. I thought that was a Batgirl one. So makes sense though. Batwoman Beyond.
I think it's the other one. I think it's the other one where Batman's dead, and it's the other storylines where we. This is the reason why Batwoman exists.
Yeah.
Where we have the other Batman figures. I think it's based off that one. I don't remember exactly. I got to go back to McFarlane's video, and if you ever watch us on Wednesdays for the Reach, I should just call it the
The
Reach.
Reach.
The Take, the Reach. That's another one too. No, that'd be too political if I do the Reach. It really is a Reach. Um, um, for the Take, maybe we'll go into more logic of the toy line of the Batman family, because the fact that the Batman. This is why also Marvel is better than DC when it comes to storylines. DC has way too many Batmans. They have good storylines, but they don't make sense in a way.
Mhm.
You know, Marvel, if it doesn't make sense, kill it, rewrite, and let's make a good storyline. We also forget that in Spider-Man form, they made it so that Aunt May comes back. So what does one do? Well, if he makes his wish, where Aunt May comes back, he's no longer married to Mary Jane, and then they rewrite, Spider-Man being married to Mary Jane, or in the House of M, he's married to Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
Which makes total sense. Marvel is very good at rewriting something to make something make sense. DC just adds to the hot mess without an actual finish. So DC has a problem of never finishing a story. Yeah. Those would be part.
Figure is beautiful.
I know this is the only shot that I have, so I'm gonna keep this up for a hot minute. So all you guys can ask in its glory. Take a look, take a screenshot of us. And why taking a screenshot of us? Go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/This Week in Pop Culture. I didn't put it on This Week in Toy Culture's page just yet, but we have 2 shirts that are available. One is the This Week in Pop Culture shirt, and the second one is the Mayhem exclusive Cut the Check. This is the first version of the Cut the Check. Get it while it's hot. And also, all sales come to us, because why? This helps provide for us during these times.
Mhm.
Pretty much helps us, keeps these shows afloat. Because guess what? Streaming on streaming on 3 locations. If you look in the bottom, we stream on Twitch, we stream on YouTube, and we stream on Facebook. Granted, Facebook doesn't give us a penny for half the stuff, but we're trying to get our numbers up for YouTube and Twitch. So guys, join us on YouTube and Twitch and help us. Buy a shirt, enjoy, and look, these are also available as masks. So while everyone still is getting their vaccines and everything, masks still have to be worn even after you're getting your vaccine. So please be part of be part of the pop culture and get your masks from us as well too. They're pretty cool. You got to see the masks I wore when I came to Rhode Island that weekend.
Yep.
I had what, the Artist Club one, or did I have the Spider-Man one? I can't remember what I wore in front of you.
You had the Artist Club one. You wore the Artist Club one.
Yeah, it's 2 layered. You get there's 2 versions that are available. One is just a simple cloth that goes over. The other one is a 2-layer where you can add an extra filter within the layers. So extra protection for you guys. Anyway, all are
layers.
Yes. And if you want to know where it's available, you can go to tpublic.com, put in the Artist Club, and that's where you can find the masks and the t-shirts, the things that are available. Yeah. Fun. All right. More toys. Well, you guys are really done looking at. Are you done looking at Batman Beyond? Are you excited?
I'm definitely excited. I'm a huge Batman Beyond fan, and this is one I'm dying for them to make a movie of. So they need to make this.
Right, especially with the idea of Michael Keaton coming back, being Batman, and it gives us the next hope. To be honest, I would have. It's Ben Affleck. I mean, to be honest, if you really wanted to, Kevin Conroy could just sit there as well too. He fits the mold. He is an older gentleman.
I don't want Kevin Conroy for it. I want Michael Keaton.
Right, I
I
know.
want Michael Keaton. I
Oh,
want
Michael
Keaton.
Keaton. I will
Yep.
take. To be honest, I will take Kevin. I'll take Kevin Conroy. If we can't get Michael Keaton, I'll get Kevin Conroy. Only because he
They'll
is
get
the voice, and he'll
they'll get
be
Michael
fitting.
Keaton.
Huh?
They'll get Michael
They'll,
Keaton. They'll get him.
they'll get it. I
Mhm.
mean, look, if 300 worked, both versions of 300 worked, and so did Sin City, the technology is right there to do it. And look, we watched that movie 1917, right? That war movie that was completely filmed in CGI. If that movie can be 100% filmed in CGI and those guys can fake the water and war scenes, Batman Beyond fits right in there as well too. And if we don't get Batman Beyond, we definitely have to get Spider-Man 299 down the line too.
Oh yeah, right.
All right. So I know a lot of people are not a big fan of this, but some people are. Especially you're a big fan of Japanese movies and you're a big Godzilla fan. You also got to have Ultraman in your collection. This is by Mosco Toys. These are not that great. These are like the 3.5-inch figures, the one that has the two poses, but except it comes with extra arms accessories. What's really cool about this, it's under budget. It's about $34 to $35, and it's a 2-figure set. You have Ultraman and you have the Red King 2-pack box, kind of like the Midas, the Midas guy, but except he's a Godzilla version.
Yeah, this is definitely the Mighty's
The
Zilla
Midas
figure.
version of Godzilla.
Yeah.
They also come with a cool little display, because why? Every toy now comes. Certain toys come with displays. Either you're getting the stand display, or you're getting your fighting area or your fight area display. It's cool.
Yeah.
Cool thing to have. Where you can have your fight scene of Ultraman versus Red King. There's your little, I guess, display box of what you're going to get. Not really display box, but
Red King
what
on
comes in accessories.
Tatara Island. You know?
Not bad.
Boulder
For all of
accessories
you,
and-
for all of you Ultraman fans. Next on our lovely list is the PCS collectibles. We've done the Power Rangers before. We've also done Ninja Turtles. I don't know if we've done Black Ranger before, which I tried looking again. If you haven't, here is now the Black Ranger. So you can add them to the Red Ranger, the Green Ranger, your White Ranger, and your Dakin Ranger.
Yep.
Right? Dakin Ranger.
Dakin.
Well, it's
Yep.
Lord Dakin as a Power Ranger, which is the white and green Ranger combined.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised in Adam was Zeo, but that's a different thing. Still pretty cool. We've seen these in person. Some people have seen these in person as well too. Pretty cool. Under $50. Really cool to have, especially if you want to have a statuette set. And if you are a fan of the Black Ranger, depending on which character it is, either first Black Ranger or second Black Ranger, something cool to collect because why? Walter Jones and Johnny Bosch have been guests at Rhode Island Comic Con and all these other shows. Actually, yeah, I saw Walter Jones at C2E2 just this year. So something to collect if it's not a Funko Pop or the other Ranger action figure. Although I do like the other one. Oh, so this is actually cool. This ladies and gentlemen,
show.
This is something I'm gonna end up buying. While searching through GameStop's website, because to be honest, I haven't found this anywhere else, or if Sideshow Collectibles or somewhere posted this, it didn't grab my attention. This is by Rubber Roads. It is a Ghostbuster Trap incense burner. Now, this is legitimately how it looks. It is the size of a basic trap. It's like this big. As you get at Ruby's, they sell like their retro versions of the trap and Proton Pack. This is the Ghostbusters trap. All you have to do, like the detail is really amazing. What's also cool is the display. The bottom display has Ghostbusters not only on one side, but also has the same Ghostbusters display on the other side. So pick your favorite side. And the top opens up. Actually, remember we were talking about how the top opens? There's a little button right here. So I got a feeling it's the button right there. I was hoping it was this switch or this switch. You turn it and the top opens.
Yep.
what it looks like. It's got like a little thing up here where the trap will open. Still
Whatever.
okay. I'll
Still
take
cool.
it. This takes the cone incense that you can burn. And it has a little tray where you can pop your incense in there. And if you close it, you have a little smoky section. Little smoky. Yes, that is really, really cool.
Yeah.
You have the smoking display, and right up top there, this little circle is where you place your incense.
This is
So
definitely a nice little piece, to add to your collection, and it's functional where you're gonna want to take it out of the box and use it and burn a little
oh,
incense. Yeah.
I'm totally taking it.
Fantastic.
So I have empty space above my TV, and Adam, who was just on before, always knows that I plan on having a second TV, like a TV above a TV displayed in my apartment. I could easily add a shelf and have a smoking trap sitting right there. Someone goes, "Wait, is that really functioning?" Yes, it's really functioning, but don't you smell the
Yeah.
aroma in the air? What would be really cool is the company releasing different Ghostbusters themed incense.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Right, Adam, you could see me getting the Ghostbuster trap and displaying it somewhere above the TV where it kind of makes sense. So I'd have a display and then have the other TV put above it.
Yeah.
He knows I have an ultimate display where just like I just want to kick back and play video games. When I mean kick back and play video games, I mean literally kick back and play video games.
And watch your WWE wrestling at the same time.
Okay, so just to give you a hint, right? You know how like your display set up,
Yeah.
right, at your apartment. So just imagine, and your ceilings are low. Just imagine
Yeah.
your TV up to the point where it hits to the end, to the corner. You see the corner right there? Have your TV to the corner and bent. And all you have to do is just sit back and relax and just put your feet up. That's it. That's how
Mhm.
high I want it to be. Yes. Above the love. No, because
Okay.
I have a shelving unit above my love seat area, which is only displays one, and it's covered. You've seen a picture of it where it's nothing but right now it has the Marvel Sasquatch Build-A-Figure set. It's got a few Captain Marvels, individual Marvels. I'm looking at my shelf because I can overlook it to see what's there. A stack of Xbox 360 games, and right above it is the Funko Lionel, two figures from Stranger Things, the Wave 1 edition of the Marvel Legends figures, which they did the retro collections. So I have the Wave 1s of these.
Mhm.
If no one knows what I'm talking about, go look those up. I have original Wasp, original Ant-Man. Well, the second re-release of Ant-Man. I didn't buy the Scarlet Spider because all they did was just make him extra shiny.
Yeah.
And a Halo figure and a gold rubber ducky that I put together one time going on live. Remember the time I did the rubber ducky puzzle thing?
Yep.
Yeah, that's up there. So all I have to do is clear up that shelf, and yes, as Adam say, this would look really nice right above my shelving unit above the love seats. Be pretty cool.
I can see you doing this. I really can.
I could see this bringing this to look. I would totally find the fruitiest incense I can get my hands on, put this as a centerpiece at my table, have it smoking, but I have to tell security and staff that if you see smoking coming out of the thing, it is an incense burning. Don't be alarmed. It is just incense burning. But if you see a fire, let me know, and I will I'll put it out. But that'll keep the table busy the whole time. You know
Right?
how many times and this avoids me bringing in bags of fruity pebbles and making people hungry for the day. except except one time. Oh, quick story. One time, this was in Virginia. I think I did Virginia Comic Con. I did the cereal thing. I told the girl, if you bring milk and a bowl, I will bring you. I will have. We will have breakfast in the morning. She brought a bowl and milk, and we had cereal in the morning because I had the cereal. I provide the cereal. You bring the milk and milk and bowl. It was awesome.
So way to go, man. You got to do it.
That's what I'll probably do. Starting for 2021 at Comic Cons, I will probably go back to the Fruity Pebbles display. Sort of, it's kind of a mess, but sort of worth it in a way. If you bring a bowl and some milk, I will feed you cereal. Plain and simple. No strings attached. Uh, next on the list, This is from Ultra Tokyo Connections. This is the Transformers Bumblebee. This is the Volkswagen Beetle Bumblebee, not the Trans Am version. Which I like the
I
Beetle
like
more.
this guy. I like this little guy. I really do. I like this little guy.
Posable as a 3-inch, 4-inch figure.
That
And
is huge. Right there alone.
the price may be a little much of being a $40 figure, but he is posable. He is cute. He comes with extra accessories. I mean, look, his hand moves. He's got a bottom display. Look, he even has an extra attachment for his faceplate. He even has the spear, his sword.
I just love the mask, like that he has that plate that he can put on and become the Bumblebee, like the Stinger. You know,
Right.
That is fantastic.
Well, I just realized this. The face actually completely changes because like he gets like more eared, we'll say. I don't know how to explain it. He gets more eared. I was just looking at it. He becomes like regular, like almost like a Pikachu. This is Pikachu. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. It's Bumble Pikachu.
Bumble Pikachu. All he's missing is an electric tail, and he's Bumblebee a Tuna? Bumble Tuna? Bumblebee Tuna, sorry. any hua, as I'm like, there's the other pose. Look, he comes with interchangeable hands, handgun, everything. Look, he's even got a display behind him. How do you not want this guy? Then we also have one more pose, and we also have him in the air. So there's your Bumblebee action figure for your Star Wars, Transformers. I'm so out of it right now. Star Wars. For your Star Wars fans out there. Well, wasn't there a discussion that like if these were in space, and especially with Star Trek and Star Wars and Star Trek being before Star Wars, does Transformers fit in the lore as well too? Is this the reason why Star Trek becomes in existence?
Who knows?
I mean, we do have androids that build each other, and there is an android world in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe. We also have Optimus Prime. He isn't as cute as much as I look at Bumblebee. I like Bumblebee more than I like Optimus.
I'm digging the Optimus one more, man. I just like the Optimus one more. Don't worry, I'm a huge Bumblebee fan. I absolutely love Bumblebee, but this Optimus, this
you know what? Because you're old school. You're old school like me. You're old school in the fact of Optimus is what got you to Transformers. Bumblebee didn't. Bumblebee's for today's kid.
Yeah.
Optimus was Optimus. Is it weird? Optimus and Hot Rod are ours, including Megatron and Starscream.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
If
like
you
it
made,
just give us.
You made this the Bumblebee like the old Volkswagen Beetle from the '80s cartoon, I'd be like, shut up! I'm ordering it now. Like legit.
It up? Didn't you pick up the Volkswagen Beetle on that little toy hunt that we went through? That was the best toy hunt we went through.
I did pick one up. Yeah, I did. I grabbed it at that was the Walmart.
We were at
up in Coventry.
Walmart. Yes, we went toy. I came for 36 hours, 48 hours, 36 hours.
Hey, you were there for 2 days.
Right, 2 days. It was the Monday. I got there Monday, and we went toy hunting.
Yep.
And then our logic of every place we go get food, we looked at food places. And we're like, nope, 2 packs.
Yep.
And then we're like, the first choice was the last anyway because it was on the way back home. But I was like, you know what? Since we're here, let's do a sit down. Nope.
Yeah. Nope. Couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. And it was the best. It was actually the best toy hunt ever because almost every place we went to, you got your perfect parking spot. And I know for a fact you haven't gotten a perfect spot. You haven't gotten a perfect parking spot since then, haven't you?
Oh man, I got every spot right near the door, right near the friggin' entrance of every building we went to. It was fantastic.
Right, we went to the mall and parked right in the front.
Yep.
And it wasn't handicapped.
It wasn't handicapped either.
And it wasn't handicapped. There's your Optimus Prime. Yeah.
I just like this because of the look of the face too, where it has like the plate there. You've got the blue eyes where they have it. Look at the chest plate. It looks like it's chromed out, and I know it's not chromed out. So they did a really good job with Optimus. Don't get me wrong, Bumblebee's good, but they spent a little more time on Optimus because they knew Optimus is this is the one that's going to be the sweet spot guys like me and you.
True, true. And he does, even though it's plastic, he has the metallic plastic look. Yeah, you're
Yep.
right. Yeah,
Yep.
right. Also, next on our lovely little list, it is the 2-pack of God of War. We have Brock and Sentry.
Yep.
Pretty cool because I don't get to see these often, and normally they're on the PlayStation exclusive first. This is the first time you got to see these. Remember, the last God of War was exclusive to PlayStation, and then eventually ended up on the doors of GameStop.
Yep, there was a PlayStation exclusive. I've got the Kratos there and Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima right there.
Yeah,
Definitely
and
nice.
there we go. We have it. There's your little God of War. By the way, in this mix, we also have what's going on right now is Funko's having their toy fair, which is happening right now. We have some of the exclusives up to here. I don't have all the anime, and I probably won't post up tomorrow's stuff until next Tuesday. So even though it's being brought up, remember, we're still on the hunt. So if you haven't seen it then, you'll see it again on Tuesday. So please be prepared that a lot of stuff that we have, they're just first showings. We've seen it time and time again where we saw the Zombie Black Panther, and Zombie Black Panther was not released because of timing. And a lot of times also certain toys as well too are getting repeated. So just because we see it once doesn't mean it's actually going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So as we continue Funko Pops, we have the new NBA Hardwood Classics, which includes George Gervin, Hakeem Olajuwon, Julius Erving, and Dominic Wilkins. And as you and I noticed, with George Gervin and Julius Erving, they are the ABA. They're wearing their ABA jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sort of. George Gervin goes between both because he's a Spur, not only in the ABA, he's also a Spur in the NBA. So this becomes dual. When it comes to Julius Erving, kind of not. He becomes a New York Net, but he also gets drafted as a 76er. So this would be the only time you see Julius Erving in a Nets jersey. And the Nets were nice enough to retire his jersey number as well, too.
Oh, they were smart.
Yeah, it was smart. You got the dunk master, Dominic Wilkins, and if you ever are a big fan of the dunk contest, especially in the 80s, it wasn't a dunk contest without Michael Jordan and Dominic Wilkins dominating that All-Star weekend. And what's very interesting, as I look at George Gervin and Dominic Wilkins retires in a Spurs jersey. His last game is a Spur, which a lot of people don't know this, but George Gervin gets his NBA ring, but on what team? He retires on a championship 90s team, and that is the Chicago Bulls. A lot of people don't know that. Dominic Wilkins, we know, dominated the 90s during the missing Jordan era, during the 93-94 season and 94-95 season where he dominated, where it really was a grueling match against the Knicks, but dominated the Magic. Those games
he had Shaquille O'Neal going every which way possible.
When you want a veteran versus rookie when it comes to finals, you can ask for a better finals. Granted, the Magic were undefeated going into the finals, but they were swept when they got to that final. Next for the Hardwood Classics of the NBA line, you have Isaiah Thomas, aka reason why he was never part of Dream Team 1. Allen Iverson, the reason why a lot of stuff happened, the reason why there's no dress code in the NBA anymore. And you also got your 2-pack. If you haven't picked up your Jordan, you got to have your Pippen and Rodman to get your 3-pack. And I'm waiting for Funko to release the 3-pack.
That would be the smartest thing that they do is Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, and Jordan. You do that for a 3-pack, that is gold. And you could do 2 3-packs, Jordan, Pippen, and Horace Grant. You got the 3 right there. Or you do Steve Kerr, or something with Jordan and Pippen.
Now I see them sticking to the 3 because the 3 was the Jordan return, the 72 wins, the questionable season, the Rodman being in Vegas for 2 weeks, the storyline. Scottie Pippen also missing half the season as well too due to contract negotiation. You're looking at also the better of the three as well too, because in the first one you had B.J. Armstrong, Horace Grant, and Bill Cartwright rotating, and John Paxton rotating those roles. You had the core three. To be honest, if you're going to do the core three, I think you should add Tony Kukoc in. If you're going to do that, they should do the basketball set. If you're going to make a display, you know how we always look at display ones, and Funko's fine doing displays. Make different display versions or do a basketball set, and you can have different favorite players to go with that set.
That'd be pretty nice.
I'm all for it because you got Pippen, you got Rodman. Everyone's already collected half the Michael Jordans when it comes to North Carolina, to the black jersey, to the red jersey. And I don't remember if they released the white jersey, but I do have my red jersey, Michael Jordan. Which one is that?
The 10-inch Jordan.
Is that the? Which one is it? Is it the? Because they did 2 or 3 of them. One is Jordan red jersey, Jordan in the warm-ups, and Jordan North Carolina.
Yeah, no, this is the Jordan in the red jersey, 23. The Bulls. Yep. So nice.
Where's my Jordan?
The one thing that's driving me nuts a little bit, we're looking at these pops, is Isaiah Thomas and Scottie Pippen, the same exact pose.
Yes. Yes.
Come on. You couldn't have done a different pose.
Well, we go with the same thing, too. We also have, it's almost similar to Dominique Wilkins and Julius Erving almost had the same pose. It's the same, different bottoms, I know.
Yeah, well, you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, same pose as Dennis Rodman.
Well, you know what George Gervin has, right? George Gervin has the Pistol Pete pose. Remember, they were all about finger roll. They were the only 2 players about the finger roll.
Yep.
Pistol Pete and George Gervin on that finger roll. Did you see, was it, I think, Rick Barry or John Barry's son did grandma style free throws?
Yep.
I thought that was awesome. During a college basketball game. Huh?
Larry Johnson also did that too. He used to shoot that the grandmama shot.
Yeah, but he would do it once in a blue moon. He wasn't really he didn't take it seriously, but he wasn't great. We're looking at 2 back-to-back free throws made going granny style, while Larry Johnson would just mess around with it because he would dress up as grandmama.
Yeah.
There was a difference between the two being serious. And you're right, they could have done better poses when it comes to Scottie Pippen and Isaiah Thomas, but does it really matter? Look, they're going to eventually release, if they do a Rodman, I see the same pose with him in a Pistons jersey. And people forget that Rodman during those times was also off the bench. He wasn't always a starter unless one of the guys was injured. And then you'll have to add the rest of the Pistons team, which is Rick Mahorn, Joe Dumars,
Bill Laimbeer,
John Sally, and Bill Laimbeer, former senator of one of the places. I forget.
Is it Minnesota? He was a senator somewhere. I can't remember.
He was a senator. We have a few NBA players. Him and Bill Bradley were senators during the same time.
Yep.
And they thought it was really funny that at one point there was a bunch of NBA players as senators.
Nice.
The 2 guys that beat the hell out of each other.
Yeah, right.
Funny and true story as well too. As we talk about this one, when Bill Bradley was a senator during the time, and the Bulls were the Bulls, which included Dennis Rodman, they took a trip to the Capitol building and had a tour when the place was empty on a Sunday, and Bill Bradley gave them a private tour of the Capitol building. Gave the Bulls a private tour.
That's cool.
Need to know. And we have one more we're going to add to our collection, especially for all of us NBA fans. That is the new version of Michael Jordan in the NBA All-Star jersey. Now, here's what I love about it. He's wearing his these are the 96. He's rocking the Bugs Bunnies, and they're the All-Star Bugs Bunnies.
Yep.
96? No, 93. 93. I forget the year though. But he is rocking the Bugs Bunnies because it's got the extra strap. What I also miss is the NBA having All-Star jerseys. I know now it's all about bragging rights, who has the better team captains, kind of the best stuff kind of thing. I've always was a big fan of these classic All-Star jerseys.
Well, they stopped doing these because they weren't selling jerseys. They weren't popular jerseys for sales. So they went to their individual teams because then it helped sales of jerseys. That's why.
They did sales. I bought some of the All-Star jerseys. I like
Mhm.
the All-Star jerseys because okay, let's just say I'm not a huge LeBron James fan, but
No.
I would rock the LeBron James USA jersey. I'd rock the James All-Star jersey, but I don't like the last 2, 3 All-Star games that they've done because I like these old school designs. You could have I like when they played in Phoenix. I have the Jordan and Pippen versions of those All-Star jerseys. So I
Mhm.
liked it when they were in different cities, they had different looks. I've always liked that. Now they don't look that way. Now you have the advertisement on the jerseys.
Yep.
We look like European Soccer League right now. Anyway, back to more toys. We also have the Pokemon, the four individual figures. Not too long ago, we saw the silver version of Pikachu. Now we get the silver version of Bulbasaur. We have Psyduck. We have Angry Pikachu, and we have Meowth.
Meow.
I like Angry Pikachu so much.
Well, that's how he was when he first got like Ash first found him. When he did
Right?
that, he was a little jerk. Like Pikachu
Oh, he
wasn't the cool
was.
little guy he was. He was a little jerk. So I like that they went old school with them. But he also looks like he's on all four versus sitting on his hunch or like 1 foot or 2 feet.
Standing up
He
and
looks like he's
everything.
on
Yeah.
all four. Yeah, I like that. It's the way it should be. It's really cool.
All right.
Psyduck,
So,
he's a weird one, man. He's just a weird
nice.
one.
I think Psyduck's more for the movie, like
Yeah.
because he was in the Pokemon movie, the
Yep.
Detective Pikachu movie. I want to answer Mio, or I want to ask you a question real quick. When it came to Larry Bird, because you live in Colorado, did you want him in a Celtics jersey, or do you want him in an All Star or Dream Team jersey? Because remember, a lot of people were not Celtics fans, but they loved Larry Bird. And thank you for the Team USA jerseys. Remember, Team USA jerseys, the first time they did it before they did the All Star jerseys, and that's what made people buy individual jerseys again.
I had the Team USA jersey for Jordan and Bird, and I
Okay.
had Jason Kidd for the All Star one.
Dream Team, All
Yeah,
Star.
yeah.
I have a Team USA Karl Malone jersey. I have it actually. I have a blank. Here's the funny part. I have a blank Seattle SuperSonics jersey. Blank
Ooh,
Seattle SuperSonics jersey. It
that's
has
nice.
no number on it, no name. It is completely blank, and I have one blank Bulls jersey. It's just the pinstripes, the
Ooh,
black with
nice.
the red pinstripes.
Yeah, the
I have
Mox
that.
one.
I've always wanted to figure out if I'm going to do putting Bulls and putting Jordan on the back, but it also has a legitly stitched NBA logo on it, and it's from Champion. And I never decided if I want to go back and have it actually say Bulls on it, or if I was going to have an emblem. Like at the time, I had a band, so I was going to rock a jersey on stage.
Oh
I
yeah,
would just have a band logo because that was the thing as well too. Just find like the old cheap jerseys and just put a band logo placed on it. I was going to do that. I loved Larry Bird since I was 10. Well, you can always go to the NBA store and pick up the Hardwood Classics jerseys.
yeah.
They range about $40 to about $300 depending on what jersey you want. But at least they have a $40 jersey for you to grab,
True, true.
which still isn't bad. And then you can go thrift store hunting and pick one up for like $5 to $10, depending on where your thrift store is. All right, back to the Funkos. We got the Funko sodas now. Back to those. We got the Beetlejuice. Also have the Chase. I like this one. The wedding version.
Oh god, this is so cool. I like it.
Go hunting for the Chase. Just because. Oh, here's the thing, okay? When they finally released Lydia, would you put this as the top of your cake? Would you do it? If they do Lydia, the wedding dress Lydia, and you had Beetlejuice there, would you
If
do it
I
as a
was a
topper?
super fan of Beetlejuice, hell yeah.
Right?
I would. Yeah, I would.
It'd be cute. I just realized it like right now. Like I'm like, he's holding the ring. If they do wedding dress Lydia, who's to say
Yeah.
they don't mass produce and put as a cake topper? I put as a cake topper.
Mm-hmm.
You know how people will take pictures of my cake of just the cake alone. Okay, think about it. Okay, I'm dumbly saying this. A lot of you guys are married anyway, so you could display this for anyone else who wants to get married or whatever. I'd get a wedding cake as tiered as possible to the point where it has just enough room, and I'll tell the person I want to add different toppers to it, and this is what I want to do. These to the top. These like different scenarios, like Mario and the princess.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. Things that would make sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, We got Snake Plissken. Escape. Was it pick one? Escape from New York or Escape from LA?
This is Escape from New York. It says it on the left-hand side over near the
Yeah, I
gun.
know. But which one did you like better though? Escape from New York or Escape from LA?
I like the Escape from New York movie, honestly, more. I haven't seen those in years, man. Oh my god. I gotta watch one of those. Not seen those in years.
Mia says she can't get into the sodas. You can, you can't. Because it kind of it's picky, you know?
It's some of them I can definitely, and then there's some it's like, oh god, this is bad. Like the artist needs to be fired for this.
Wait, Mia, when you're saying you're getting cake toppers, is it Han and Leia? Because I hope it's not Luke and Leia, because that's just, that's you're not a son. Who's gonna be on your top? And joking wise, is Han gonna be a little extra tan for your cake topper? So just literally asking, just to know. All right, we got Snake Plissken Soda Funk figure. So this is the cool one. We have the Egon Spengler from Ghostbusters. As you can see, not two different versions, but you have one regular and one slimed. Sooner or later, when they individually package these, we'll see them one. By the way, just because you see them once here, we're definitely going to rehash these out again for you guys going hunting for them. So right now, this is part of the Funko fair of releasing new products. And most likely, if the dates are right, probably around May or June is when these are going to be released. So no word yet on where you're going to get them. But right now, you're jumping on the hype bandwagon. We also have the other one, which is the Rosie from Jetsons. Now you were as well too. The chase is what you want.
It's the one you want to get. I mean, it just looks the coolest as Rosie, and I get the other one has the look of like the Rosie the way she is on the can, but I want that metallic look to it because it has to be that robotic look. You know, the other one looks plastic.
Metal. She's metal. She's made out of metal. Of course, I want metallic version Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she says my dream wedding would be. Okay, so my dream wedding would be the 501st Dark Side trying to destroy my wedding. Jedi saves it. My wedding and the Jedi save it. I want 3CPO and R2D2. Okay.
I mean, Star Wars is technically told from the droid's point of view. If you think about it, they were the only 3 in all 9 movies.
The only 2. Yep. They've been in every single thing, and even Mandalorian now went full circle and having R2D2 into it. Yeah, this is true. It's been in the droid's point of view, and it seems like R2 is the sneakier one because he's downloading all these droids' memories.
Yep.
There's gotta be an all. Like I feel like R2 can easily have a dark side somewhere.
I know all
he's only been reset once. Right? Does he have a backup memory? And why hasn't he written a book?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Then we also have Scareglow from Masters of the Universe for your Masters of the Universe fans. Of course. Oh. Did I have another screen for it saying that which one? No. That if it was glow in the dark or not? Oh, nuts. I don't know. I think there's a chase. There's a chase for this one, and he glows in the dark.
There's a chase for this one. It does glow in the dark. I have seen like some image for it somewhere, but yeah, it does exist.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't have the screenshot, so I probably missed somewhere. But yeah, there is a chase of this one. The chase version of Scareglow from Masters of the Universe is a glow in the dark one.
Mm-hmm.
We also have All Might as well too. I think there's a chase with All Might. I don't know exactly if it is.
The chase, and I think he glows in the dark with this one. I believe is what it is. The glow in the dark one for these 2.
The glow in the dark one. Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. We do have the glow in the dark. There's glow in the dark.
Yeah.
It was one of the 2. I want to make sure we get it all covered. You know these Funko fans are like ridiculous when it comes to you didn't get it right. No, this store has this one. No, this store has this one. We're just telling you that they're coming out.
They know their stuff.
Look, I'm not a Funko collector, so this is the one that caught me off guard. And you looked this up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is a 1960s cereal character.
Yep.
I have never tried a cereal called Quisp. Virgie below me has never tried a cereal called Quisp.
Nope.
I can guarantee 99% of you fans out there have never tried a cereal called Quisp, based in 1964. And if you've tried Quisp, you've probably tried the one that's on eBay for $50 for a box to try the how many year old box of cereal that there is.
If anybody has actually tried this cereal, please let us know how it is. What does it taste like? I'm just curious.
Toys Ty has had. I mean,
all right, Ty's a little older than us, so she's definitely probably tried it. I never even heard the cereal. I thought this was some weird thing from the Jetsons because we did Rosie, so I assumed it might have been like some weird Jetson character. I had to look it up, and it's like, nope, it's actually a legit cereal from the 60s.
Because we also forget that during The Simpsons and Jetsons, there was other products made in the background, which was easy for Hanna-Barbera and whatever company they were associated with to create other products, but they never did. And yeah, Bergie's right. Him and I thought the same exact thing. This was probably from the Jetsons, that they had one of these futuristic old school cereals that was part of Earth. Because remember, they were in the sky, and but they never explained what was down below them, which I always found interesting. And and someone said it was almost like they could have been the storyline of Fifth Element, where if you look down below, everything stayed in a fog, and they lived above the fog.
Wonder if it's all like, you remember in the movie WALL-E, where they had to abandon Earth because they basically destroyed Earth? Maybe that's what they did here. They built everything to live above Earth.
That's true too, but they lived in the sky. Yeah. I thought it was some sort of freeze pop. We thought of the cereal thing. You thought of freeze pop. Bergie went to go look it up real quick before we started the show, just so we knew what we were getting ourselves into. But this is a 1964 cereal, and Bergie said that Walmart has these available as a 12-pack of cereal, currently available for $4 a box. You could buy the 12-pack for $50.
Yep. I kind of want to find a box and get it.
So here's what I just noticed right now, which I didn't notice. The original one doesn't say where it came from. The new box, the glow one, has a Quaker Oats logo in it. I just looked at it. Quaker Oats. So this is what the original character looks like, but our Chase figure has the Quaker Oats logo.
Oh wow! Look at that! That one little detail.
And the thing.
Fact that it also glows in the dark.
So now we know the Quaker Oats has re-released this cereal for your consumption. I wouldn't be surprised if So here's my marketing scheme and strategy. Okay, you remember how we were looking at icons, whatever, and everything, the toy icons. If you worked at Walmart and Target, right, you put your food aisle. Once you put the toy aisle right there, we've gone through so many times where you look at the drink aisle, and they have ping pong balls in a drink aisle.
Yep.
It would make sense to have the toys there as well too.
Yeah, a lot of them tie in with everything, with the food and stuff like that, because that's a great tie-in for the kids. So
right, because every time you go to the soda aisle, for some reason, the soda aisle or the beer aisle, there's ping pong balls there.
Yep, with cups, so you can do beer pong.
Yeah, and at one point, if I'm not mistaken, they had contraceptives in the same aisle as well too, because they want to practice safe sex. So at one point, depending on what state you lived in, if you were in a college state, contraceptives were in the same area as the beer aisle.
I guess you got to be careful when you drink too many Budweisers.
Oh, so you're a Budweiser guy, now that we know. Everyone knows now Mike's a Budweiser guy.
Oh, Sam Adams.
Yeah, I know. You got your Boston Toasted Lager.
The Boston Lager.
Your Boston Lager. This is freaky. It's cool. I mean, the freaky cool looking thing, It's freaky looking.
Definitely unique.
I don't know, man. This reminds me of the Sunkist commercial where the sun comes out and starts chasing you. Was the sun one of the commercials, right? This looks like one of those like weird commercials. Oh, if someone finds the commercial for this, because it's 1960s, so it's probably in black and white. If someone finds the original commercial, please post it on our page and join us on Facebook.com / This Week in Pop Culture and This Week in Toy Culture. Tag us and let us know if you find these commercials anywhere. because we know all you gotta do is chase YouTube. But we want you guys to take a look at the commercials and let us know what you find and how creepy it is. Let us know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, at least as an end. Anyway, more Funko sodas for you. We have Fearless Leader from Rocky and Bullwinkle. So here's what I like.
Oh, good.
You have cartoon version and you have Robert De Niro version.
Yeah,
No?
I like it. I think it's cool. Like I loved Rocky and Bullwinkle. The movie was kind of, but the cartoon was always awesome, and I always liked Bullwinkle. Like it was awesome. Like fantastic cartoon series from back in the day, man.
Say, Rocky, how do we get to the end of the street? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I can't imitate it, so don't even ask me.
I don't know. I've been going back to doing voices because Sammy said last time I do a pretty good Kermit the Frog, so she kind of believes me doing Kermit the Frog. You never know. Your next voicemail when you don't answer your phone is me doing a Bullwinkle voice. So keep in mind, I've done this many times. If you don't if you and I are friends and I have your personal cell phone number and I call you, you don't answer, there will be a strange voicemail on your phone. Several people have got these. Actors like Zangief from Street Fighter the later years, Philippe Rose from The Village People, and Jeremy from Walking Dead / Vampire Diaries have gotten these voicemails.
Or if he doesn't send you a
Bertie.
voicemail, he will send you a video one of him in Snapchat doing weird filters. Trust me.
Yes,
The
yes,
Santa
that
Claus one
too.
was probably my favorite.
Which one was your favorite one?
The Santa Claus one you sent me.
Oh, Santa Claus. Well, yeah, I did send you a Santa. Yeah, because it was actually I was doing something for Christmas, and I was like, I'm at my parents' house. What do I do to how do I fill up my day on Christmas Day at my parents? Because we all know when it comes to Christmas morning at some parents' houses or whatever, families' houses, it drags on and drains for the
Yep.
day. So what do I do to fill up my time?
Yep. That was awesome. No, I liked it.
Yes. Be on the hunt. We'll let you guys know when these become fully available on the websites, whatever. So this is right now for this is more like a teaser when it comes to the Funko Fair. We also have Scooby Doo's Werewolf, which is pretty dope. If you're a Scooby Doo, especially old school Scooby Doo fan, we have the Chase figure with it. I love the fact that if certain things glow in the dark, they're meant to glow in the dark. Then you have Daffy.
Better. I like the glow in the dark one better on the Scooby Doo.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Now this is probably something I'm gonna grab, which I normally don't do, and I'm wondering if they're gonna do a Chase figure, but I feel like they are, but we haven't gotten wind of it yet. If his outfit glows in the dark, because it looks like from this picture here, it does, but they haven't really said anything, and including the box or including the display can itself doesn't really show off if there is. But
I
with
don't think
8,000,
they changed the pose. They're gonna just keep the same pose and just do a glow in the dark look on it. I think.
just throw one in there as like a true Chase.
Yeah.
Like a see, I like true chases. Don't make like an extra toy, whatever, and you have to buy you have to buy these packages, and in the package, for the retailers, there's a few of them in there. No, make it a true chase where there's 8,000 pieces, and out of those 8,000 pieces, maybe like 500 of them is the chase, and there's
Mhm.
another token saying that out of the 5,000, only 800, like 500 of them are the true glow in the dark ones. To me, those are true chases.
Mhm.
Yeah, cartoon was great. Wait, Rocky and Bullwinkle, or we're going with Duck Dodgers and the 21st and a half century?
They were both great.
Say, say, Rocky.
Hey, boo boo. How about a big name basket?
Oh no, I don't know, Yogi. We have to figure out how to get from this pic. I can't look at you and do it. I got to look down.
I don't know, Yogi. Ranger might be mad at us for that. I love those Yogi Bear movies when they made them. Dude, those are fantastic. Those are great.
Why don't we do it? We'll do a skit at Rhode Island Comic Con where you and I looking at each other, and we'll pick one of the staff members, and we'll just make fun of them the whole time. Why do I feel like we need that? I feel like we need, but you work so hard. I don't see your boss giving you the time off to do a panel for yourself. I don't see you as being part of the guest. Look. If you don't want Bergie to work for the day, look, get the merch, buy all the merch that we produce or whatever. And when you come to Colorado Springs or Rhode Island Comic Con or some of the new ones that are just going to be happening, whether you're coming to the June show, August show, right? There's an August show, I believe now.
That's Colorado.
And what about the video game one I just saw?
Oh, that's Kineticon. Not Kineticon. Oh my
in
god,
Hartford, Connecticut.
yeah, it's in there. That's the video game one. That's run RetroCon. That's
Yes,
run by
RetroCon.
Chris Crone. Good guy, really nice guy.
And come to Rhode Island Comic Con, get the merch, waste his time by getting everything that you purchased signed by Michael Bergie, which means, as a true chase, you have to legitimately chase him to get not only his autograph but his picture as well, too, ladies and gentlemen. So as we're going through some of our merch, please go please go on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/thisweekinpopculture, and start collecting our merch. So when we start doing the shows, we'll have no problem signing your shirts and take pictures with you guys.
Right.
As we're done with that one, we also are back to Star Wars, the Babu Freak 10-inch figure. And this is also really part of the this is also part of the fanfare. Remember, we're just teasing you guys, and this tease is going to continue next Tuesday as well too, because I'm probably going to repeat these same toys again, because we'll finally get a list of when they will be available, whether on GameStop's website or on other websites. I know Pop in the Box already has them available for pre-order already.
GameStop has all these available for pre-order too.
Oh, do they have it already for pre-order? Awesome. Yay for the pre-order. Also, okay, it's great. I already got problems already. The Han Solo with the blue saber. This is when he goes from red to blue, guys.
This is Ben Solo, not Han Solo.
Did I say Han Solo?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Because I saw Solo anyway.
Yeah.
This is okay. This is the Ben Solo Han wanted.
Yeah, right. He's got a little black eye there. Nothing bad.
It just caught me right there. The hole in the shirt. It just caught me right there. How the heck do we miss this in the movies?
I didn't see that. Yeah.
The hole in his shirt represented the time he stabbed his father?
I don't know. Maybe it's that. Yeah, that could be something like that.
What? Did we miss that? That's true. You Star Wars fans don't know jack about what the heck is going on. Funko Pop just gave us the thing where how we knew he was going to die was the fact that he had a hole in his shirt.
No. She stabbed him. She stabbed him on the planet. She stabbed him. So the same thing like his. Then he has the hole, same as Han Solo. That's nice. I never noticed that.
Wait, what? It won't let you order 2 shirts and a mug and a mask? Wait, we'll talk about this after this one. All right. I'll see what's going on the page. The fact that mugs and masks are available, legitly shirts, masks. Aw, we love you, Mia. Mm-hmm. Shame on me. Hey, it just got started, so everything's on a complete 24-hour discount. Everything's on a discount right now for you guys. Come on. We got Ben Solo. We also have the revitalized Emperor Palpatine.
This looks creepy.
He looks like right. He looks like
he looks like a zombie.
He looks like a turd. That face right there. That's not something I want to have on a Funko Pop.
And actually, it makes it look a lot better though, because it's a little scarier. It does have that horror look to it. Versus being a little more happier type deal. Although he's got really bad carpal tunnel there with his hands.
But his butt chin looks like it could be a mouth too, almost like one of those like like
butt chin.
The butt chin. It's got one of those looks. That's what it looks like. Yeah. It looks like he could be like he's part insect right there. Yeah. I'm kind of weird. I'm expecting. Did they release this in him sitting on the throne? Did they or no? Or we're probably gonna get that later.
Probably gonna get that later. I would bet money they'll probably put it because I haven't seen it yet like that with him sitting on a throne yet. But that would be a nice one if they did it.
For all you guys complaining about Rise of Skywalker, you know you're buying these.
Dude, well, if you're a Star Wars fan, you got to buy me. I have to have the collection.
Because especially with this one, which with she shows up with the sky, literally the Skywalker's lightsabers.
Yep.
Luke and Leia lightsabers.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was pretty cool.
It's good. I like it. Yeah. And it almost has the same outfit that she was wearing in the beginning when we first met her,
Right.
on Jakku, which is nice. Nice fitting, the ending is where the beginning began. So not too shabby.
Yeah, I remember with Jabo. Jabo says they might make a movie scene one. We'll see down the line because we've seen sometimes where they decide they want to make an 8-inch or 10-inch and they go with the regular size and eventually they make the bigger versions. Because remember, Marvel Zombies went through that change as well too. We got from regular to now giant sized.
And they're still sitting in Walmart.
This is true. Except I think everyone wants a zombie Black Panther this straight again.
They do. They do.
Yes. He looks awful. Yeah, Palpatine does look awful. Rey kind of does look cool, but you know what? It's not for us. It's for everyone who became a Rey fan, starting from episode 7 into episode 9. I'm actually interested to see if they are going to continue it in the later series. Because remember, we're all on Disney Plus now, so they don't have to continue a Star Wars movie. They can continue her storyline in a saga in a series.
Yeah,
and they can build her character back up from there. What does she do after she has this sword? How does she rebuild the Force? Remember, she's a neutral now.
Mm-hmm. Maybe she's the first Grey Jedi. Maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. She's reborn as a Grey Jedi because the Grey Jedis existed. Right? You know more of the Star Wars lore than I do, but yes, Rey's in battle. She looks mad because she got 2 swords and she's ready for battle.
She's trying to take down Palpatine. She's trying to take down Grandpa.
Right.
Grandpa's reign is ended.
We also have her holding her lightsaber, which is holding the yellow I guess the yellow sword, aka the yellow sword? Yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a yellow lightsaber. Yep.
Although I'm not a big fan of the lightsaber that she builds for herself and the way it looks. But it does kind of make sense because it looks like it's part of her original staff that she carried from her first episode, from episode 7.
Yep.
I wonder if they're going to do a tie-in now with the Luke Skywalker series. If they're finally going to do that tie-in, with their baby Rey, she's part of the camp, and he ships her off somewhere.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens.
I know, right? Disney Plus has us up hook, line, and sinker. The fact that they brought back Luke, and we're finally going to get the camp. And is the question answered? Who killed Baby Yoda? Which I don't think they're going to do that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, now we're up to everyone's favorite, which is the Valentine's set. Star Wars figures. I know some of these are out. Some of them are sold out. Some are still available for sale. Burgie, you were told me that your store has them already sold out.
Yep, we got them all. We got 2 of each of these in, and they sold out within like 2 or 3 days.
Valentine's Day is next month. I see you guys getting a second order coming in very shortly because not only do we get Chewie, we also have the Stormtrooper. Oh, he's holding a box of chocolates. Isn't it cute?
He's trying to say, take my heart.
Right, shoot first, ask questions later kind of thing. I shoot to... All right. So, in Valentine's Day essence or storyline or whatever, if you give your significant other the Stormtrooper, right? So, is your tagline is "I aim to miss"? Right?
Yeah.
You give it to the person, or you give it to your crush. I feel like the Stormtrooper is made for your crush because if you give it to her, oh, it's cute, but she doesn't understand it came from you. It's Cupid's arrow missed. It's a missed arrow.
You miss all the shots you take. I'm just kidding.
Right. You the shots you take. A Stormtrooper during that time, he missed Princess Leia, so he would miss the one he was supposed to get. Ooh.
Missed his first true love.
Right. I don't know how you would do it with Darth Vader. I guess you miss the ones you give away, kind of thing. You miss the ones
Yeah.
you love. Right, with Vader. What's with Chewie though? Because Chewie, we have Chewie's family. So Chewie is your, and then you have baby. You have the special. I'm sorry. I know.
Good
No?
lord.
What?
Good lord. You're crazy.
I know. Vader. I choke the one I love because he has the choke hand. I choke the one I love. This is S&M written all over it. I'm sorry. He has the hand. He has the Force hand.
I'm sorry. At the top, it should just sit there and say "to Daddy." She gets
Yeah,
it.
to Daddy.
Yes,
She
Daddy.
gets to the one that gets me. Yes, Daddy. Something like that. To the one that gets choking the one I love.
50 Shades of Grey in Star Wars style.
50 Shades of Black is more like it. Holy crap.
Right?
Oh, wait, we got that movie anyway. The Wayans Brothers edition, which was really funny. Right. If he's shooting for her heart, he's going to miss. Like, okay. To me, these are perfect. I would totally get some of these and gift them to some of my crushes that end up at these comic book conventions. And there's some, I'm not gonna lie, there's some cosplayers out there which I have total crushes on. So it'll be perfect gifts to gift to someone because they will miss it. They will miss the joke that comes with it.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh wait, I really hope I don't get a collection of this on my table. God. Oh no, I just opened Pandora's box.
It's gonna be funny when they all deliver them to you.
You know what I mean, though.
Yep.
Oh no! Oh, I just did it to myself now.
Good
Oh,
going.
and I hope I did it to some of you other hosts as well too. I may have opened Pandora's box to all of us out there, for the artists and co-host and staff as well too. To our crushes, these are great pieces to have, and I would think that there's a secret message written on the bottom because someone writes a love note. They write on the base. The bottom of the base has a note.
Too funny.
I'm now expecting 2 on my table now by November.
Yeah.
I'm expecting 2. I opened Pandora's.
Good going.
All right, but how do you explain Yoda then?
Yoda one for me.
Yoda one for me. Wow. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
For me, Yoda one.
For me, Yoda one.
Yeah. Any way you look at it, it still all comes back. Yoda one for me, or for me, Yoda one. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yoda one for me. You just put on the bottom, Yoda one for me. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I expect Yoda going to you by someone drop. If there's a gift for Bergie at my table, I will, no joke, have a field day, film this like the snow tomorrow. I hope the original Artist Club crew can come back for this because there's missing a lot, or a new cast shows up for the shenanigans of November. Oh my God, yes, hashtag you're the one for me.
That's gonna be funny. Starts trending
man.
around Valentine's Day.
Yo, seriously, like we'll go with
Too funny. Too funny.
Right. Yes, we're gonna jump on it, right? You're the one for me. Going with we're adding to it. Dad bod boba now. We're going with Yoda one for me. We love you guys. Yes. Please add to the lore. We're loving this. As Mia says, yes. Add it to us. Hashtag every time you do a post saying this week in pop culture, you can do the abbreviations with TW PC with this week in pop culture, or TWTC with this week in toy culture. You can also add the take. Maybe I might do a new show called The Reach. I mean, we go through so much nonsense with some people. Might as well add to it. But add to the hashtags Yoda one for me.
Too funny.
Oh my God.
I love my Oxy right now. He's not
And I don't
feeling
remember.
okay.
I know, right? And that's it. I was really hoping they would add another one as well too when it comes to the Funko Pops. Um, like out of the Valentine's one, who else would you see added onto it? Because I see just the four. I don't know if I'm missing. Is there a fifth or sixth
Uh,
one? I don't know if I'm missing it.
I think you could have done what's it faced R2D2.
Oh,
I think you
right.
could
You
have done
could.
R2D2 easily.
Well, actually, okay. So this is the thing. Several years ago, I know the 501st know more of the story than I do, but one of the R2D2s was named Katie, and it's on purpose. There was a young girl who passed away through Make a Wish or whatever, big Star Wars fan, and they named a storm. They made an R2D2, a unit called Katie, based off this person.
Oh,
And every single 501st Legion has a Katie, which is a pink R2D2 unit or pink R2 unit. I'm surprised that Funko during this time did not jump on the bandwagon and make a Katie version that would raise money for either Make a Wish Foundation or American Cancer Society or Fight Against Leukemia, something to that standard.
mhm.
I'm very shocked for that one. Kind of upset that they didn't jump on that bandwagon because I think every single person would literally purchase one for Valentine's Day and would purchase the R2 unit of Katie.
Yep, that's a cool idea.
I don't know the exact story of the full story. I know that's the brief history of it that I know. If you are a friend of the 501st or know someone from the 501st, please message me on the full detail. And next Tuesday or next time that we're on, or maybe we'll do it on the take. I will read the story again one more time to get the full detail. All I know is that one little girl was a super fan. The guys fell in love. The builder made an R2 unit called Katie, and it was based off that one. And I kind of wished Funko jumped on the Valentine's Day bandwagon and released the R2 Katie.
Be nice.
I'm for. I'd probably get that in a heartbeat, and especially if it raised money for Cancer Society and stuff like that. Why the heck not? But your favorite is up right now. Oh wait, how'd this get?
Too funny. He's
I'm
surrounded
sorry.
by villains.
Jump on the bandwagon. I mean, granted, we're on the Bernie Sanders memes or whatever, and someone had made a version of the Funko Pops of Disney with Bernie Sanders sitting on it. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that's for you guys. Anyway, so this is a really cool one. I'm excited for these coming out. I'm not a Funko fan. I'm not a Funko collector, but I'm a fan for this one because this is the first time we get to see extra accessories being made for Funkos. Granted, we don't get much of the details just yet on this set. So this is supposed to be a 2-pack, but it's a 2-pack with the ring. We don't know the size of the figures because sometimes Funko has made a habit of making miniature figures, which are the keychain versions. As regular Funko Pops, or is this the regular Funko size figures? And this is a 2-pack which includes a ring.
I hope these are the regular size ones to do that with the ring because this is a great idea. You know,
Right? Especially for wrestling collectors, especially a lot of people that collect wrestling rings and put their action figures in certain wrestling rings.
Yep. Yep. This is great. I mean, Funko could definitely do some really cool ones with this. And then you got Raw here. What if you do SmackDown? You could do WrestleMania, Hulk Hogan versus, Andre the Giant. You could do, there's so many that you can do that iconic moments and stuff like that with it. And they can make a boatload of money.
I'm surprised that I'm surprised they don't have Rock holding a guitar because I was at this Raw. This Raw you see here, or this moment in Raw, was at NASA Coliseum because I happen to be there where they happen to be in the middle of the ring and they're singing, which is pretty cool actually. So that's a cool little set. More details on Tuesday of exactly what the set is actually going to be. If it's not on GameStop's website, we'll give you more on Tuesday. We'll give you more next week. They also have the individual figures. We finally get a China action figure. Granted, we saw Mattel release 2 China figures, one with a 2-pack with Triple H. Then she became a Build-A-Figure. Now she's back out again as a Funko Pop. We also have Drew McIntyre. We have Edge. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's supposed to be rocking his Skull Championship belt. There may be a chase for that one. We don't know the details just yet. Also, we have Otis, who is the previous Money in the Bank winner. If you're a big wrestling fan, he's out due to injury, and The Miz is the current Money in the Bank's champion. But Otis was supposed to be the current Money in the Bank's champion. What is also cool is for all those people out there that have Dad Bod Boba, we got Dad Bob Otis. So this is for all you guys that don't have the perfect body. Otis seems to take the cake on that one. Because look, all the rest of the guys got abs.
Yeah.
I don't know about Stone Cold Steve Austin having those abs, but I remember him having like a line. He didn't have Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't have abs.
He had a belly.
He had a beer belly. And Drew McIntyre is like amazing right now. I'm happy for his return, and seeing Edge. I watched SmackDown when he retired, and it was heartbreaking because it's out of the blue. But I was kind of wondering why at WrestleMania he was the first match, and then we got to see why he was the first match.
Yeah.
For that WrestleMania. But to see him come back after a stint movie career of Highlander and mini movies here and there. So people forget that he made a cameo in the Highlander movie.
Yeah. He was also in the TV series Haven on Sci-Fi.
Oh, was he? Yes. Oh, yes. And I think he was on Vikings. He was also in Vikings at one point.
Oh,
Vikings.
I have to rewatch that series, so I'll have to check that.
One of the series that's just about to get finished, he was part of it as well too, and I think it's Viking, and I think he was in Vikings. And the reason why they added him was because they liked his look that was in Highlander. That was all the reason why.
Hey, if you get your jobs, it gets you paid.
I mean, look, if you look good in long hair and a beard, work it, because look at how many old school movies and TV shows that they're making. If you look good in the beard, rock it till someone says you're hired.
Yeah.
Second to last list, these are all of the Walmart exclusives. We have the Rock and Sock Connection, not only as the 2-pack of the Funkos, we also have the Rock and Sock t-shirt, sort of like the Bootios, except you got the Rock and Sock O's. I wonder if they're going to be at the FYE stores as well too, because they had those available.
Yep.
They had the choice of to shirt, or you had the shirt but very little cereal, but it's still $25-$30.
Yep.
We have the lunchbox, and I think yours and my favorites is the pins, because you got the Hot Rod shirt, the Hot Rod pin, which will go towards not only Roddy Piper but also to Ronda Rousey. So it's got a dual purpose for it.
We don't mention the second one. I'm sorry. It's Hot Rod. It's Roddy.
We have The Rock, we have Mankind, and we have Stone Cold Steve Austin. Little shocked I don't see Undertaker pin, because that'll have been a quick grab for a lot of the Undertaker fans.
That's probably coming.
And as far as the lunchbox is concerned, I'm passing on the lunchbox. As much as I want to have a lunch, the
artwork for The Rock doesn't look bad, but Stone Cold doesn't look right. That looks like any generic, white bald guy with a goatee wrestler. There's nothing unique there about him. So,
and it looks like the promo
look, look good.
Right, and it looks like but it looks like the promo for WrestleMania 17. But I gotta look back and everything, because I think they have the art wrong with the WrestleMania. I think I could be wrong. I gotta go back and look that one up, because I think that's a mess up.
Interesting.
Oh, if you're a WWE fan and you're seeing the Rock and Stone Cold lunchbox, am I right, or something seems a bit off? It's not just the artwork, but WrestleMania 17. Because remember, because this is to be the second time they're fighting at WrestleMania, right? But is it this one or is it another one? Because I know they have a third one. They have a third one later, and The Rock finally beats him to get the one over. Who knows? And last but not least, your favorite and mine, because a few people have already pre-ordered this one especially, and that is the Eddie Guerrero GameStop exclusive and the Stone Cold Steve Austin 7-Eleven exclusive, with him holding the tag team title and the current WWE Attitude Championship belts. Which is cool is that tag team belt goes with with Mankind.
Yeah.
So kind of interesting with the Rock and Sock connection, and we still have to get one with him holding the tag titles. Or was this the tag? No. Oh, it also could have been the time he had it with Triple H. I forget too. During the time Stone Cold Steve Austin won the tag titles with Triple H, and Triple H was holding the Intercontinental title. It was a 2-pack.
Okay, that's pretty
That
neat.
could. I'm also digging the Eddie Guerrero with the WrestleMania 20 pin.
Yeah, no, that's a classic, man. Just to get Eddie Guerrero to do that, one of the greatest wrestlers I think of all time. Like this man, so amazing in the ring.
I think everyone enjoyed almost every minute of his because we watched him come in as a radical. I remember that Raw like there's no tomorrow. I watched that dislocated elbow happen live on Raw. I watched it and I felt bad for him. But to him to still do it and wrestle in the ring with a sling in his arm. Remember, he still did TV appearances and everything with a sling in his arm with Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, and Steve Perry, them coming in there and just going ham on half the wrestlers in WWE at the time, which was the beginning start of the invasion, which was like a good start of the invasion. Go from WCW. Remember, this is still when WCW was around. From WCW straight to WWE. And him wrestle, him doing the frog splash, him landing, and I mean, bent.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
His elbow was bent and it popped up. That was the scary part.
Oh, I remember watching that. It's like, oh crap, because he hit the mat and that mat popped it right up. Yep.
And I remember WWE was very hesitant. I know WWE was very hesitant to do it an instant replay, and they did it anyway.
Yeah,
they did it during those wars, during the Monday Night Wars, and then we loved the Lowrider. Then we loved every time he was in the ring for the Intercontinental title. We loved it with China. Then we heard the story that he wasn't British Bulldog was not a fan of Eddie Guerrero with the way he treated the European title.
Mm-hmm.
That little story, and if you missed that story, go on the Facebook page for the video with interview with Georgia Smith. We also have it available on Spotify. Go on Spotify to check out that interview we had with Georgia Smith, and it was the mini conversation we had that when British Bulldog was not a big fan. When British Bulldog came back to WWE after being in WCW, Eddie Guerrero was the European title, was the champion with China. And Bulldog was not happy with the way Eddie Guerrero was treating the European title. Granted, we'll never get that true story ever happening, but it's written somewhere that Bulldog was not happy with Eddie when he was European champion.
Yeah.
Yes, that was when what we're talking about is when Eddie Guerrero did the frog splash, his first appearance on Raw, coming out of the audience, and I forgot who he did the frog splash on, or was it on Mankind?
Dude,
was someone.
I can't remember that. It's been years.
That I can't remember, but I remember all 4 guys doing the finisher, and Eddie Guerrero popping his elbow right there, and they went off like it's like nothing happened, sort of. And you see all 4 guys going into the back, and Eddie's holding that elbow, and everyone's trying to figure out why Eddie's holding the elbow like this all the way to the back immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And then you watch instant replay, and if you watch in instant replay, you see it move, but in the regular thing, you can go on YouTube where Eddie Guerrero loses his elbow. Sorry, I'm laughing about it now, but it was like one of the greatest things of Eddie Guerrero's history of his first appearance on Monday Night Raw, or his first appearance in WWE, is that moment. And then we have other great moments afterwards when the time he's thrown out of WWE, and then when he comes back and he beats Brock Lesnar. And he beats Brock Lesnar at Unforgiven, and then the following month we're at WrestleMania, and him and Chris Benoit are sharing a moment at that stage at WrestleMania 20 as we see the pin. Here's my shocker. I'm surprised they don't have him with the Undisputed title. They don't have him with the WWE Championship. Maybe that's a fail.
That could be a chase.
No, see, that's a terrible chase. If you're adding the pin, you have to add the title. He was champion going into WrestleMania. He left champion at WrestleMania. I get it. All right, for you Eddie Guerrero fans out there, get something great to grab, but especially when you're getting the WrestleMania pin, and I'm getting Eddie Guerrero. That fine moment was when he still had the title in his hand after still winning, after retaining the championship at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Anywho, back. We got one more Funko for you guys, and that's just the pin, and that is the Han Solo in carbonite. It's a pin. This is coming out as a pin, a must-have if you're a pin collector as well too. Kind of wish this came with a Han Solo in carbonite Funko Pop. This would be cool. Get the Funko Pop, get the
Right?
pin, get the pin, get the Funko Pop. That'd be pretty cool. I'm waiting for them to release this as a blanket.
Yeah,
Right.
that would be this would be a cool blanket. I would definitely dig that for a blanket. That would be kind of cool. Like,
So out of all the toys that we went through today for this week in toy culture, what toy grabbed your attention the most?
two did obviously the Optimus Prime Nindroid there. I like that one.
The Toy Tokyo ones, the Tokyo Toy collectible ones. Okay.
Yep. And the incense burner for Ghostbusters. I thought that was one of the cool things we've shown.
I'm definitely gonna go with the Ghostbusters incense burner because I think I like that one the most. As far as the other ones are cute. I'm a big like I think I like what we have a new toy company coming out, which is Local Subjects. So that's pretty cool. They did like mini statuettes, kind of jumping, trying to. It looks like they're kind of chasing the Funko line a little bit, but having like, they're in poses or scenes or stuff like that. I like that chase aspect of things. Just give us a figure that we're gonna want, not to chase. I'm actually just gonna stick with.
They're adding something to the toy group and making something for the fans.
Yeah, like we're all about displays. Remember, we're all about the people that have displays. This is the reason why we collect we collect the action figures or the boxes that have the side art and everything, because when we display it, we know what we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
We love it. Which I forgot. I was gonna start the show with Deadpool, but kind of forgot to. Next time. I destroyed Moff Gideon. That was Moff. Moff was right there. I threw Deadpool on Moff. Yeah. Did you hear that? Did you hear the hits?
Yep. Yep.
Yes. Let anyone who's currently watching the show right now, let us know what toy that you liked. Mia says she liked the She-Hulk. Jabo has also jumped in and says he likes the She-Hulk figure and the Ghost Trap as well too. If you end up watching the show later, let us know at the end of the show. Comment. Let us know what toy grabbed your attention, what toy you're looking forward to, and hopefully in a couple weeks from now, we're gonna do a few giveaways. So stay tuned. Add us on all your channels. Follow us as well too. Follow us on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Add our Facebook pages. Follow us on all of our Facebooks as well too. And what else can we add, Mike?
Yeah, I think that's about it, really. Well,
right. Yeah. That's all we have for the day. We spent over 2.5 hours for you guys as well too. Yes, Jay, will have a great night. We'll see you all on Sunday for This Week in Pop Culture. If not that, we will see you next Tuesday for This Week in Toy Culture. And don't forget to check out our new show, which is The Take, which is live every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Sorry, could be a little earlier, but 10 p.m. seems to be getting your guys' attention as well too. Join us on the Wednesdays as well too, where we will expand from This Week in Pop Culture Sunday show, and we will continue the conversation there. We'll see you all soon, guys. Have a great night.
Yeah. Good night, guys. Thank you.